Hello, everyone. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, mini-series, and long-running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Today, whatever time of day it is for you, we are playing part 2 of our Through the Breach mystery, exploring the house that December built. Um, I very much love this game and the system, so I'm very excited to finish it out. But before we dive into it, I do have just a few announcements to go through. The first being, of course, that we are sponsored tonight and every stream by Soul Muppet Publishing. They are a fantastic publishing house with a bunch of very cool games under their belt, namely Orbital Blues, which we have done a playthrough of on the channel, and you will see again once I get my hands on Orbital Blues Afterburn. Um, Other than that, if you missed any of our streams, you can find them on our YouTube channel. It's just Lost Caravan RPG on YouTube. We have hundreds of videos, over 1,000 hours of content. So if you're bored and just want to support the nerds that you see in front of you, you can go check out our other videos, give us a like, give us, everything that helps out the algorithm, the all-powerful algorithm. But that's it. That's all I got for announcements for now. I'm going to go around, let everyone tell you who they are, who they're playing tonight, and then we'll kick this off as I find some good music to pull up. Let's try this one. Ooh, I like it. All right, we'll go left to right, as you see on our screen, which means that we are starting with Jason.
Hi, I'm Jason, known about the interwebs mostly as Graphical Ronin, either all one word or with an underscore in between. On the artist formerly known as Twitter, I am JJSYNN, but you can just type in Google, Graphical Ronin and find me there as well. Tonight I'm playing Rensselaer Falls, or Ren for short. He is a gunfighter, and he's probably going to die.
Heck yeah. Over to Alice.
Hi guys, my name is Alice, they them pronouns. Today I am once again playing Evangeline Howlett. Evangeline for short, don't call her anything else. Uses she, her pronouns. No.
Galeen.
Okay. And then over to Ginley.
Hello, folks. I go by Ginley I, and I'm playing a character called Dr. August. He's the kind of gruff doctor, and he's on the pursuit now for an academic career. So he intends to be taken more seriously as a doctor. And as I said last week, happy Pride Month if you celebrate it. And I also went to so last week I talked about us LGBT plus, but I also want to tell you allies, guys, folks, that you are awesome for supporting us. And I've had a lot of allies in my life, and they're all very cool. And you are also a very important part of who we are. And yeah, that's me.
Camera's so high. You're a tall person that was streaming before me. Over to Maya.
Yes, I was in your room.
You're like 6 inches shorter than I am.
I am 6'3" hoop.
Okay. Maya.
Hello, my pronouns are she, her. If you want to find me, you can find me either on Magical Land of Yeld as one of the primary GM, even though last night I didn't GM and the other person made my character cry. I am otherwise known as Arson. Sounds like the crime, does not spelled like it. That's okay, don't worry about it. And that's kind of it. I'm really excited to be here. I'm playing Marana Cut, who is a bit of a thief, illusionist, and a zappy person.
Heck yeah. And then over to our resident murder marshmallow, Mary.
Hi, everybody. I am Mary. My pronouns are she, her. Today I'm going to be playing Clara Price. Her pronouns are she, her. She is once was a manifester, now a ghost eater. And if you want to see what I'm doing, go ahead and check out socials at Nerd on Wheels 15 or the Nerd on Wheels, depending on social media of choice.
Heck yeah. And just leaves me, of course, I am Andrew, our storyteller for tonight's game and for most games around here. And I'm ready to just kick this off. Where last we left off,
The fires.
we had entered a abandoned estate belonging to one of the old families of Malifaux. One of the families that first came through on the original breach, staked their claim, made their fortune, and left a ruling power here in this other world of Malifaux. The estate, now with all of its former owners being deceased, is left to a will. A will that your patron, your benefactor, would like you to go and acquire so that she may reclaim her family home. Unfortunately, her brother seems to have beaten you here, and through twists of fate or whatever it may be, has kind of plowed the way for you, finding that there's some kind of curse on this estate, some curse on his family that he is here to try to end. But we'll see how well that went for him. Music down just a hair.
Judging by the thing I shot in the hallway last episode, probably not well.
Yeah, you saw this humanoid-like creature covered in snow-white fur with horns jutting out of its head, razor-sharp teeth that tried to drag one of you away into the vents. But you were able to stop it, get it to flee. And
Everyone else did. I stood there.
to be fair, this happened in about 6 or 7 seconds, so there wasn't a whole lot of time for most of you to even see what was happening.
I tell time in bullet soup. It happened in 2 bullets.
Yeah. But during your investigation, there was this house-shaking howl that caused an icy Arctic wind to blow through every vent, through every room, to hit you all so hard that some of you started suffering from hypothermia. Once you got downstairs, you found that the front and back doors were both solidly frozen over, with inches of very thick ice. And from the journals you read, from every context clue that we've gathered, down into the basement is where you need to go next. We took a little bit of time to try to patch each other up, get at least our team above dying, which we successfully did, but at the cost of some more hypothermia, as Dr. August is now stage 2 hypothermia. So, team.
Which stage is the questionable decision making again?
Stage 0.
We're fine.
So, with that in mind, team, what would you like to do?
Are we supposedly hidden away from every ghost, or everything in the house? And
Not even a little.
Can I spend like 5 minutes to do a checkup on me? And
yeah, we already said that during your hour downtime, you had plenty of time to do that.
Okay, so I have under my care myself.
You're under your own care.
under my own care. I am under my own care and also caring for Clara and who else again?
Me.
Yes. And however, I cannot heal for I I I I exhausted my my instruments a bit, and I cannot heal for another once for another hour since
Who needs it?
fate dictated.
Good news
Mm,
though. You didn't heal me because I'm full, so you still can do that if I get hurt.
oh, um,
All
yeah, and I
right.
have also like 3 points in skill in doctor skill now instead of 2.
It'll very much
So
come in handy.
well, what shall we do then? I'm gonna hand over to you guys.
We should
I
get
mean,
in
it's
there.
just,
Sorry.
it's fine. At this point, I would much rather leave and return with my life.
Oh, yeah.
But it does seem like things are just going to be a little bit more difficult for us unless one of you can melt down a door.
Maybe. Do you want me to try?
I mean, there are plenty of flammable things in this building.
I mean, we're
We should, I say, as August, we should not linger here too much because it's really, really cold. So let's get going, please.
Okay.
Yeah, stomp your feet, keep moving. That's the secret. Right, keep doing this.
So you do still have the main floor of the house to explore if you wanted to. And you have the stairwell that leads down into the basement.
I feel like we've established that whatever's going on is going on downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if
And oh, go for it.
let's say if we're going to be dealing with this, I would rather get it over sooner rather than later. My life is worth much more than 10. Really renegotiating that.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this, as they say.
Okay.
Well, your death, anyone's death's not gonna go to waste because I'm gonna perform a full autopsy on you guys. So, I mean, if I
Not as
die,
reassuring as you think, Doctor.
Unless Dr. August dies first, of course.
I'm I'm really I'm really a forward guy. And I don't care about your feelings anyway, so I don't only care about your health. And I'm not a mind doctor. I'm a physical doctor. You know that. And yeah. So who's going first?
Sure.
You are more than welcome.
In my head canon there, while Dr. August was talking, everyone's like looking at each other and just like, nope, you go first.
Yeah. After you. Out comes the guns. I'll cover you.
But-
yeah, he does have the highest perception.
Dr. August,
Um,
would you like to go first?
I made that mistake once in the last session, and I would like to who is more adept at dealing with ghosts again?
No one.
We have a ghost here now.
Not even on the pursuit of dealing with ghosts.
Nope.
No.
And who has more well, I don't really believe too much in magic, but who's more resilient in magic? Because I think we're gonna get some icy spells. thrown at us.
That I have one defensive skill that reduces damage, possibly once. So I think that counts.
Right? Are you taking the
Okay.
lead then?
Sure, I think I'm the only one that's full. So
All right.
I'm full. I just refuse to take the lead.
Morana,
much smarter than I.
what is your notice, AV?
I notice AV, I believe, is just 2.
2. Is target number 7, so you need a 5 on this flip. As I grab from the bottom of the deck. Let's try that again. That is a 7 of rams.
Yay!
As we descend the steps, you enter a natural cave that's been reinforced and expanded through multiple man-made efforts. Ancient crates for supplies lay broken and scattered, their contents long since stripped. Corroded oil lamps hang from wooden beams. Snow and ice cover every surface, glittering in the very faint amount of light you have with you. Animalistic tracks lead off into numerous tunnels that all connect in this room. The crisp air has a almost feral smell to it. The heady stink of refuse, of meat, of musk. And from every direction you can hear soft, sinister clicking and inhuman whispers. You are not alone.
So
So
you shared that with us. They shared that with us. She, sorry.
yes, I assume so.
Okay. Can you tell which kind of human-like or creature we're dealing with based on the footsteps?
Based on the fact that one of them tried to kill you, I would say yes. You have a very good idea of what's down here.
Right. So you have a big, giant snowman to deal with, right?
Not one,
Basi-
many, many of them.
Um, question. We were in a study,
Mhm.
like a fancy study. Were there any like high proof alcohol bottles? Because I would like to collect those if possible.
There were not.
Okay.
This house was raided
First-
over the many years it's been sitting here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a first run pull, high end liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think just as a thing that Clara would be looking for anything. She has skills with explosives. So
Ooh.
anything she could possibly use here
Well,
to create a makeshift is what she would be looking for as we're getting through the house.
I have good news for you.
Hey, nice.
I can't tell you the good news yet, but I promise you there's good news coming. So
She died too fast to feel
I-
it.
we are going to be entering an ongoing challenge called Navigating the Tunnels. The skills you can use are engineering, notice, tracking, or wilderness. The target number is 10, and we require 3 successes per character. So a total of 15 successes.
Jesus age.
Alternatively,
Just
if you
once.
fail 5 flips, then bad things happen.
When don't bad things happen, Hope?
So,
Yeah, right.
who would like to kick us off?
So I have 5 in notice. If you're gonna
Yeah?
do the check for me.
If our good Dr. August decides to throw caution to the wind and start marching off down one of these tunnels. You have a plus
It is
5
for the doc.
AV.
He's got grit.
You have a target number 10, so you need this card to be a 5 or higher. That is a 12 of tomes. That's a total of a 17, which is going to count as an extra degree of success. That is 2 successes out of 15 required. Dr. August, as you march off down your tunnel, the snow under your feet is going to start turning crimson, stained dark with frozen blood. Burn marks surround a broken lantern, which reeks of kerosene. Ahead, you see a lonely shape propped against the cave wall, and it takes just a moment for your eyes to register it's human. The body is gutted and torn. Its face has been gnawed to the bone, flayed of meat. The hollow eyes stare at you mournfully. Several feet away, a severed arm lay on the floor, still gripping a spent clockwork pistol.
So I share that with the rest of the people, and who wants. I mean, I have my own small pistol. No pun intended. I'm not sure if that means anything in English, but if anyone wants to have another pistol, there it is. And,
You said
and don't mind that corpse. It's well, don't even look at it if you don't feel comfortable about it.
I imagine that would be our Mr. Caulfield. Let's just hope he doesn't change into one of those things. And then you said it's a clockwork pistol hoop.
Yep. It
I would
is
go and collect that.
range 12. It does 2 for 5 damage and has capacity of 6 and is 2 AP to reload.
That's, I imagine, the main book, right? I think I saw that.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just grab that out of there.
Clara just kind of looks over and just says, "Looks like that guy needed a hand." And she has the most impish grin on her face.
I dare say
that
do
gets
it a
an
cute hand.
audible laugh out of Ren.
Would anyone like to search the body?
Yes.
Great, Clara. Going through the pockets, you would find a wallet with a few notes in it. There's a haversack nearby where you'd find some rudimentary spell components, candles, a small jug of kerosene, some food, 2 reloads worth of pistol ammo. So 12 shots worth for the pistol. And a demolition charge. The demolition charge is a few dynamite sticks tied up in a satchel with a mechanical timer that can be set for up to 5 minutes. Charges can be used with the thrown weapon skill to immediately deal 4, 6, or 8 explosive damage that ignores armor. Fated can also use a single demolition charge to collapse part of the tunnel with a target number 10 engineering or explosive challenge.
All right.
But if she fails the test, maybe we might get instead a trap in here in the case, so be
Possible.
extra careful about it. I'd recommend it.
The notes that you're finding in the wallet include some of Harris Caulfield's, final thoughts, as it's very much similar to what you saw above in his actual journal of wanting to make amends, wanting to undo this curse, wanting to end it all, wanting to protect his sister. And you have the last will and testament of Roderick Caulfield, which was the entire reason that you came to this house in the first place.
That's interesting. Are you guys up for a little challenge to end the scars and go further into the cave, or just blow it up and get the hell out of Dodge from here?
See, we got a problem. In the form of the person who hired us wants this stuff. And if we blow it up, that's definitely going to be a mark against us.
There's also sounds like there's plenty of those beasts down here, and to be very fair, if we don't blow them up, we probably won't have a hand to deliver them to her.
Point.
All right. So we're pressing on. Alrighty then. Who would like to make the next check?
I imagine that would be me.
All right. Engineering, notice, tracking, or wilderness.
Notice, please. I have a 4 in that.
4. So you need a 6 or higher on this flip. That is a 3 of crows. That's a fail.
I will use my 8.
8. So that's a success.
I'm not sure if 12 is a extra level of success.
You would need a 16 or higher. Right. Who's next?
I'll go.
I will. Oh, go ahead.
Morana, what's your AV?
My AV with engineering is 3.
3. So you need a 7 or higher. That is an 8 of masks. That is a success.
Yay!
Morana. As we venture further, you'd come into what is clearly a old abandoned mining camp. Place where workers used to live while excavating the tunnels back in the late 1790s. You're seeing the remains of broken bones scattered through the chamber, sticking out of the snow and ice. The chamber contains ruined bunks, broken equipment. If you wanted, you could take a little bit of time to try to scrounge for anything useful out of it.
I am a pickpocket, so I'm very good at identifying valuables. So I'll take at least a look.
Okay.
And just do a quick see what I can find.
Target. What's your notice AV?
My notice AV is 2.
2. So target number 10, you need an 8 or higher. That is a 9 of masks. That is a success. So you basically have your choice of a useful item that would come from this area, such as a lantern, a pickaxe, some heavy clothing, etc.
Heavy clothing.
Gatling gun.
Like... that would be nice right now.
In fact, if someone wanted to assist you, which they could have done, that would actually give you, because I know some of the party have 3 in notice, correct?
Yes. 4.
So yeah, that would actually bring you up with that assistance to an extra degree of success, so you'd be able to get another item.
So I have 5 in notice, and I'm gonna help her. 13.
Yeah. So if we jump over to our basic equipment here.
So I have a question. I have a question for the
Mhm.
Fate Master. This extra clothes grant some sort of bonus against against the code, so that we don't get further points.
Unfortunately not. When these individuals died, it was not frigid cold down here.
Okay.
But you could get some rope, you could get an extra lantern, a pickaxe.
Is it too dark?
It is pitch black.
So a lantern would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 2
With
so
a third
far.
lantern and extra oil.
But that's up to
Sure.
Morana.
I would take that. In fact, that extra oil, Clara, you could try to turn that into a fireball.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, good thing in the rules it has a flip for this.
A
Skills, crafting, explosives. Crafting. Their character may still perform a challenge duel when crafting item if they wish to declare a trigger, but regardless, the crafting is a success. How many ranks do you have in explosives?
I have 2 ranks.
2. So you could create a petrol-based explosive that does 3 damage and gives burning 3 to everyone in the area.
Heck yeah. Absolutely.
It will take you just a few more minutes as we are approaching what would be about the halfway point of needing to make another hypothermia flip.
People is getting cold and colder by the minute, and I need to use my hands to perform any kind of healing in the future. So I hope my fingers don't get frostbitten. Is it right to say that in English?
Mhm.
Frostbitten. So if you're gonna make something, then make it fast, please.
Okay. Who would like to make the next check?
You said wilderness was acceptable, right?
It is engineering, notice, tracking, or wilderness.
All right. I have a 2 in wilderness.
Great.
So I'll go with that.
We need an 8 or higher. That's a 3 of rams. That is a failure.
All right. I'm going to spend an 8.
So that is a success. That's 5 down. Think we just have Evangeline left?
No, I just
Oh. Who hasn't gone?
I did the
Has everybody
second
gone?
one. I don't, has I did Clara go?
I have not gone yet.
Okay,
I
Clara's
still
the
need to
one.
go.
Yeah. So Clara, what's your AV?
For notice, that is a 4.
4. So you need a 6 or higher. That's a 5 of crows. A failure. Anything to cheat?
Not that I want to use right now.
Can take one failure.
Okay, I might, because all the ones I have in my hand right now are things I can use to cast.
Gotcha.
So I would rather not, unless it's like dire.
So
But
we are
Clara's just really focused on her fire right
I
now.
am so focused on the explosives that I just like accidentally go through the wrong tunnel. Like I'm just like knotting all the little bits of cloth together and like humming a little tune, and gently am steered away towards a giant hole that I was about to walk through.
Maybe we do need to go back to that
Matching all
robe.
the stuff.
well, that is 6 successes and 1 failure, so you were doing good. We're up to round 2. Who would like to kick us off?
So now we have to make another check, or
Yep.
just go ahead.
Notice,
Okay.
engineering, wilderness, or tracking.
We keep
So,
going till we win or
yeah.
lose.
I'll try another wilderness. Why not?
Great. You had
Okay,
was that
go
a
ahead.
+2?
+2.
+2, so you need 8 or higher. There's our first one.
Oof. We can soak up 4 failures, right? 5
You can
puts
soak
up-
us over.
5 puts you over, yeah.
We can have
5
3
puts
more.
7, so. I'll take the failure, I guess.
There's 2 of 5. Who's up?
I have 5 total AV.
So
You
you need
notice?
a 5 or higher. That is a 5 of masks. That is a success.
That's so that's 2 successes for me, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Who's up?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? AV?
2.
2. So you need 8 or higher. There's our second one.
Oh no. Yeah, I can't cheat that. Sorry, y'all.
That is fail number 3.
Can we just set the bombs off now?
Just set it
Yeah,
at our
just
feet,
blow
just
it
so we
around.
can be warm for a moment. Who's up?
I guess that leaves me
AV?
with my 4.
4. You need a 6 or
noticed.
higher. That is a 5 of rams.
And I only have a 2 in my hand right now.
That is failure number 4. But Evangeline,
You got to shuffle?
as we have
Yeah.
continued to explore down here, you come into this deep man-made pool stretching nearly to the tunneled walls, which were dug there with the intent of preventing flooding. However, they've become iced over and virtually invisible to anyone that isn't paying close attention. I need everyone to succeed at a target number 10 notice challenge. So, Ren, what's your notice, AV?
+1.
1, so you need a 9 or higher. That's a 10. That's a success. Evangeline, what's your notice?
4.
4, you need a 6 or higher. That is a 2 of crows. That is a failure. Dr. August, what is your notice, AV?
5 AV.
5, so you need a 5 or higher. That is an 8 of tomes. That's a success. Morana, notice AV. 2,
2.
you need an 8 or higher. That's an 11. Also, my favorite character,
Ooh.
Lady Justice.
Oh yeah, I saw something about her. Terrifying.
Lara, notice AV.
Notice AV4.
4, you need a 6 or higher. That is a 13 of masks.
No.
We had exactly 1 failure.
Not the lawyer. We need the lawyer.
Evangeline, as you bravely or accidentally were taking the charge this time, you did not notice the thin layer of ice that had been covered by the snow, rendered nearly invisible to the naked eye, and you are plunged into the icy water below and increase your hypothermia by 1. Oh no, I'm
said,
sorry.
hey.
You get to make a check. What is your toughness, AV? Negative 1?
Negative 1.
Great. So you need an 11 or higher. That is a 2.
Oh.
But I'm going to shrug it off.
You still
The
take
whole
the
thing is-
damage, however.
Yeah, but I don't keep the hypothermia.
Oof. That's a 13 gone. So you take 2 points of cold damage. And you would gain hypothermia 1, but you're discarding a card to shrug it off.
That's the only thing that 2 is good for.
Anyone nearby is welcome to make a target number 10 athletics challenge to try to pull Evangeline out of the ice cold water.
Am I the only one who had noticed that thing, that seeing ice pool?
Imagine everyone noticed.
Everyone else succeeded. Evangeline's the only one that plunged in.
Okay.
But in an
Yeah,
immediate response, who would run over to try to pull them out?
I'm very.
I mean, Ren would, but I've just got a flat 0 to it, so it's gonna have to be a lucky draw. But I'll try.
If you get a degree of failure, you will get pulled in as well.
I got it covered, Hoop.
Okay.
Can I assist?
You can make your own challenge, own attempt.
Okay. Yeah.
So Ren,
I've got
You
a
need-
negative, so I don't feel like I'm going to be the most helpful in this.
Ren, we
Same.
need a 10 or higher. That is an 8 of rams.
No, it's a 12.
That is a 12. That is a success. Reach down, grab Evangeline, and just pull until both of you are lying there on the ice cold floor.
You can't check out Evangeline. I still got that court date coming up.
Lord knows, I wish I could, knowing that. Mr.
Oh,
Lin.
great, because we need Evangeline. She has some sort. I know. So based on my know-it-all talent, I sort of know that she has made an explosive, right?
I
I-
have not.
I don't think Clara was sneaky about crafting a bomb.
Oh no, Claire's
Yeah.
very interested
gi-
in crafting her
Yeah.
bombs.
Yeah,
Just
but,
giggling about it the whole time.
Yes,
yeah, but,
absolutely.
yeah. But, is it common? Is it common to for everybody that someone is crafting a bomb?
In Malifaux? Absolutely.
Okay.
Probably seen Clara do it a dozen times at this point. Half of for
Probably.
fun.
Well, thanks to your particular resilience, Evangeline, you're able to shake off the hypothermia.
Just not the dampness. And
Gonna be uncomfortable
Lord
for a
knows I
little
look
bit.
like a wet cat.
I said before that we need to be careful. So let's be careful.
Pushes Dr. August in the water.
There is that temptation
Yeah.
to see just how careful the men can swim.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm playing sort of in character.
No, I get you. It was just funny.
I'm really great.
No, Evangeline in character, it would also be very tempted to see just how carefully you can swim.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
yeah. Well,
who's left to make a check for this round?
Mary.
A
A
+4.
+4, 6 or higher. You got this. That is a 6 of crows.
I'll take it.
That is a success. End of round 2. At this point, I'm going to need to flip for everyone's toughness for some hypothermia. I believe that... who has 1 rank in hypothermia? Who has 2 ranks in hypothermia?
me, I
I think
think,
I just have 1.
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I think, Ren, I
Yeah.
think you have 1.
I think I have 2, right?
You have 2, and Marana has 1, and Clara and Evangeline have none.
And
So,
I have -1 in toughness.
Ren, what is your toughness AV?
+1.
Do you need a 9 or higher? That is a 9 of crows. You fend off the impending cold. Evangeline,
Is it toughness or homesteading?
toughness.
Last
Home-
time you said it was homesteading.
You can make a homesteading flip in addition to extend the duration to 2 hours instead of every 1 hour,
Okay.
which you're already at 2 hours.
Okay, yeah, so it's a -1.
-1, so you need an 11 or higher. That is a 4. That is going to be an extra degree of success. So it's a 10. That is moderate damage for 1 point of cold damage, and you have hypothermia 1.
How much damage is that, Hoop?
Just 1.
Okay.
Dr. August, sitting at 2 ranks of hypothermia already. What is your toughness AV?
I'm really cold, and I don't stand cold very much, so I have +1 in toughness.
You need a 9 or
I
higher.
mean, sorry. I have -1. Yeah.
So you need an 11 or higher.
Oh no.
That is an 11 of masks.
Nice.
I'm really good. I'm really good at this game.
Morana,
At least
toughness
Mhm.
AV?
Let's see. I believe that's a grand total of 3.
3. So you need a 7 or higher. That is a 6 of tomes.
Considering everything does cold, I'm gonna be very sad and I'm gonna burn this.
And you
Wonderful.
do not suffer the hypothermia. Laura, toughness AV.
5.
5. So you need a 5 or higher. That is a 10. No hypothermia for any of you. Except for Evangeline.
Can I make a husbandry check?
Homesteading?
Well, or yeah, homesteading.
Absolutely you can.
Brain.
Can I make an ex-wifery check?
Evangeline, did you also
That's
want to
just
make
more.
homesteading?
You know what? It's not gonna hurt. So yes, please.
All right, homesteading at target number 8. So
Flag
who are
zero
the
for me,
two?
check.
Who are the two of you choosing to protect with your homesteading?
Myself.
Fair.
I'll protect the doctor.
Okay. So, Evangeline,
Thank
what's your
you.
homesteading AV?
0.
0. You have no ranks in it.
No, I have a rank in it.
Oh, it's
It's
just
just it takes
counterbalanced.
me from a -1 to a 0.
So you need an 8 or higher. That's an 11. You are protected. You only have to make this check every 2 hours. Bara? AV?
1.
1. So you need a 7 or higher. There's that 1.
There it is.
It found
Here we
ya.
go.
I don't think I have homesteading.
Also, wilderness works.
Oh, I'll make a wilderness check.
Sure.
That's a 2.
Who are you trying to protect?
Who is not currently up at 2? The dock? Yeah, I'll protect the dock.
You have 2 AV in wilderness, so you need a 6 or higher. That's a 7. Doc, you also don't need to make this check until 2 hours have passed. Our draw deck is getting real low, and we haven't seen either Joker yet.
Terrifying.
We hit that red Joker first.
So round 3. Who wants to kick us off? We have 8 successes and 4 failures.
So if you wanna describe what exactly do you do with your wilderness to make me feel better?
Animal hide.
Just drop the leather on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I give you my trail gloves. And I teach you the the winter prairie shuffle where you stomp left, stomp right, clap your hands, just keep moving.
Everybody clap
I'm under
your
your
hands.
armpit. That's a pretty constant temperature.
Thank you.
All right. Round 3. Who wants to kick us off?
Terrified too.
Right. I don't want to be the one that causes this.
It's
I'll
fine.
make another wilderness check. Let's go for it.
You got a +2 to this, so we need an 8
Yeah.
or higher. That is a
Haven't been counting
12 of rams. That makes it a 14, which is not enough for an additional degree of success. But that does put us at 9 out of the needed 15. Who's up? Red Joker's still in here.
Black Joker's still in there too.
Yeah, we don't worry about that one.
Uh,
So this is a new round.
Yep.
I have to make a notice check again.
Yeah, we can go to you. I think you have a what, +5 to this?
Yeah, exactly.
So you need a 5 or higher.
yeah, you're good at this.
That is a 2 of masks. Do you
Check.
have a card to cheat fate with?
So which card?
You need a
I
5 or higher.
I'm gonna take the failure.
If you take the failure, that's it. The challenge has been failed completely.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes. So either
As
you
am I at this point.
you have to cheat
because,
or you all
because
fail.
Because the failure is like it adds up
Yes.
from every character.
This will be
okay.
your 5th failure.
We need 15
So,
cumulative wins
I'm
before
gonna
5
use-
cumulative losses.
I'm gonna use my 9 of masks.
Okay. Tomes.
And Toms. Sorry.
So you're discarding
And,
your 9 and succeeding. That gives us 10 out of our needed 15. Who's up?
Our cortisol, that's what's up.
I can go.
Lara, what's your AV?
4.
4. You need a 6 or higher. That is a 9 of tomes. It's a success. You need 4 more successes.
Fine. It's over with one way or another. Forward notice.
You need a 6 or higher. That is a 7 of tomes. That is 12 successes out of the needed 15. Marana, I think you're the last one.
Oh, yay.
AV?
2.
2. We need an 8 or higher. There is the 4th and final natural 1.
So, bad news, everybody.
Oh, Lord.
I can't.
That's okay. We
Here
are
we go.
we are gonna face the consequences anyway.
Everybody strap in.
Morana,
Mm-hmm.
as we have continued walking, you turn the corner to discover a nightmarish display. A darkened tunnel filled with fragmented skeletons, all suspended from the ceiling with rope and sinew. Rib cages slowly twist in a draft, while arms and legs gently rock back and forth. 1. We need everyone to make a horror duel, which we have not yet seen.
Yeah.
I thought this was a fun magical adventure hoop, not Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, it's so fun.
Call of Cthulhu, we would have been dead a long time ago.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we wouldn't have
Yeah,
made it to the
definitely.
second episode.
A horror duel. That means that, as I click out of the PDF, this is target number 8. Gonna go down the line. Ren, what is your willpower, AV?
4.
4, so you need a 4 or higher on this. As a 6, you managed to keep your resolve. Evangeline,
I've seen weirder shit.
Nope.
willpower of 1. You need a 7 or higher. That's a 13. Dr. August, what's your willpower?
2.
2. You need a 6 or higher. That is a 4. That is a failure. Do you have the ability to cheat, or are you going to keep the failure?
I am gonna cheat fate because, I've seen stuff like this before, so fate doesn't have to decide my reaction. I have to decide my own reaction, right?
Fair
right?
enough. Rebel
So
against fate.
I use my, let me see. I use my 11 of
Gotcha.
masks. No, masks. That is.
Yep, masks.
And I believe that you are now unfortunately out of cards.
No, I have a 3 as well, but it's not gonna be any use.
Haven't
probably.
I'm
you
the one that's out of cards.
haven't you discarded 3 already?
Nope.
Oh.
No. I took.
Well, never mind then.
I took the failure from.
Right. Gotcha.
From. Yeah.
Well, Dr. August, you're going to be paralyzed on the first round of combat. Morana.
Even if I pass.
Oh, no, sorry, you succeeded.
Huh?
Yeah, ignore that. A 4. So you need a 4 or higher. That is a 4. You are successful. And Clara, willpower AV.
4.
You need a 4 or higher. That is an 8. None of you are paralyzed. As the wind blows through these bone chimes, and there's a roar from one of the tunnels. And
This is absolutely tacky decoration.
I think I need to flip us to some combat music. Ooh, no.
I quick draw out as soon as I hear the roar.
Initiative.
Going into some initiative.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
There we are. Well, good news is that initiative is going to use up the rest of the cards in this deck.
Yay!
Then we get to draw.
So, Ren, what's your initiative AV?
0.
0. That's an 11 for you.
Hey, that's not bad. Which means the black jokers are still inbound.
Evangeline, initiative.
4. 4.
4. With a red joker. That is a 17 initiative. Dr. August, initiative AV.
Also 4.
4. That's a black joker.
Oh.
So you're at
That's
initiative
That's
4.
bad Joker. Huh? Sorry?
You're at initiative 4.
Yeah.
Morana,
3.
3. That's a 5, so that puts you at 8. And Clara,
Yay, that's
1.
1. With a 2, puts you at 3.
There we
Somehow
go.
you're lower than a black joker.
And everyone can draw a card because I'm shuffling the deck.
yay.
Up to 3, right? Or just
No,
one
just
card?
1.
Just 1.
Oh my god, I needed it.
2 of these winter beast creatures are going to burst out of the tunnels and charge towards you all. So, that puts their initiative there. Evangeline, first to react to these things bursting out of the tunnels. What would you like to do?
Do they look fairly solid?
They look very solid. They probably hit the gym this morning.
Not as
They
not
always
as
keep like
fun,
that.
but if they don't look spectral, I would I imagine there has to be like bone fragments or something around my feet that I can
There's-
just kind of pick up.
Bone fragments by your feet, by your head, hanging
Yeah.
from everywhere in this room.
I would just kind of like snatch some of those up and use Telecato.
Oh. What is that?
It is a very long description, but the caster teleports one or more small objects into the target's body The objects in question must be able to fit in the caster's hand. Most casters just snatch up a handful of rocks while casting this spell.
Is it from
It is from above the law. It is the prestidigitation magia.
Now that's a kidney stone.
Immuto, counterspelling, sorcery, prestidigitation, telecado.
And a heart stone and a lung stone.
It's target number 10. It requires a mask. Are you adding any immutos?
I would actually use my blast immuto.
So that
puts it to 2 TN, and this immuto may be added to a spell up to 3 times. If added once, the spell gains 0/0 blast to its damage track.
okay. So your target number 12.
Yeah. The one card I draw is the one I actually kind of need, so I can
Okay.
make this happen.
And what is your AV?
That'll make it. I think that's AV or TN.
Your AV. So your intellect plus your prestidigitation.
Intellect is prestidigitation is 4, so 5.
Your prestidigitation is up to 4?
Total. That's the AV is 4. Never mind.
Okay, so 3 plus what intellect?
Yes.
Gotcha. So you need an 8 or higher of masks specifically.
Mhm.
That is a 12 of masks.
I actually get to use my trigger on that too, right, Hoop?
Yeah, as long as your mask is triggers, or your triggers masks.
Yeah, prestidigitation is mask and it's fade away. Let me copy and make this bigger because it is so tiny on this page. Because it is the fade away prestidigitation, and that is not copying. Right, hold on.
Oh yeah, the minus. I have that one. Still don't know what that means, but it's good.
It's going to be harder to hit me. After succeeding, you gain the following condition until the start of your next turn. Fade away. Attacks made against this character suffer a -2. This condition immediately ends after an attack against this character is resolved.
So the next attack against you will flip 3 cards and take the worst one to try to hit you.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
Yep, very much so. So yeah, that was a total of a 16 versus a target number 10, which means that it is going to be just a straight flip for damage, which means it is cheatable.
Did I get the blast radius on that? Or not?
That depends what we flip for damage.
Okay.
Nope, above the law, that's what I want. So it is 1, 3, 5 damage, and it is just a straight flip, which is a 9, which is moderate damage. So it is 3 damage to the target, but does not get its blast.
That's fine.
Still 3 damage to the Winter Beast. That's not nothing. On a target that has no armor, so it just takes it.
I would probably move to like the back.
How many actions was that? Just one?
That I think is just 1.
1 AP, yeah. And you're just gonna move back away from the others.
Yes. And move towards the bag. Maybe not the complete bag, because I saw what it did to Clara the last time.
Yeah.
I'll leave a
Also,
healthy buffer between myself and the...
One second. Need to make sure that I have the proper ruling on focus, because it has been a while. Nope, that's focus object. Focus. 1 AP, the character takes aim or otherwise focuses. You gain the focus condition 1 until the end of the turn. So, if there was ever a turn where you had an extra AP, you didn't know what you were going to do with, before you make a check, you can focus, cost 1 AP, but it gives your next check a positive flip.
Okay, can I hold up just AP on myself?
It goes
Will
right
I
at the end of
focus
your
on-
turn, so it
Oh,
won't.
never mind then.
Yeah. All right. But that is you done, unless you wanted to do anything else. You want to take...
I'm holding on to healing for when I get to 0 or less.
You could... Oh, no, pass won't do anything because it increases your initiative and you're already at the tippy top. That brings us to the creatures. And there are 5 of you. Let's just randomly determine who we're going for. That's a 2 and a 4. So Evangeline, you're going to be attacked by one, and Morana, you're going to be attacked by the other. It's going to... Each of them needs to spend an AP to move to get up to engagement with you. And Evangeline's going to try to bite you twice.
I'm gonna try and bite twice.
It's going to bite you twice.
Please don't bite me, Evangeline.
At a negative, maybe.
So what's your defense AV?
Me. My defense is very low. A 3.
3. It is target number 10, so you need a 7 or higher on 3 cards. That is a 2, a 3, and a 10. That is a success. It's going to try to do it again, this time just to the straight flip, because your fade away is gone. That is a black joker. So, what was your AV? 3?
My
defense? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a difference of 7. So that means that it is an extra degree of success on the attack roll. So it just
I thought
gets...
that was the black joker. That's bad. It's low.
Yeah, this is the black joker.
Yeah.
So you took your defense and you added
Yeah,
0
that's
to
what I
it.
thought.
No, the monsters never flip. Only you guys flip. If it attacks, you're flipping your defense. If you're attacking, you're flipping your attack. Monsters never flip cards. So that's just a flat flip for its damage, which is a 4, so it's only 2 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm -1 now.
We need to make an unconscious flip. I feel like we've had to make this just so many times. Target number 10, what's your toughness AV?
-1.
-1, so you need an 11 or higher. That is a 13 of rams.
Woo!
You are not unconscious. However, because you did hit negative, I need to flip for a critical effect. That is an 11 of tomes. Tomes means that it bit you in the head. And an 11 means that the wound is particularly deep. The character suffers 1 additional point of damage that does not generate a critical effect. So you just take 1 more point of damage.
We don't want deep head wounds.
Especially as a lawyer. TBIs are bad, y'all.
Well, that's it. The other one is now going to rush towards Morana. What is your defense AV?
5.
5. So you need a 5 or higher. That is a 3 of masks. Would you like to cheat fate?
I can get healed. I'll take the hit.
Okay.
You might be able to get healed.
So it is going to be at a -1 flip for damage because it beat you by less than 6. Which is good news. It had the 7, but it has to get rid of it, and instead gets the 3, so it's only 2 points of damage.
So you say only 2, but we are all little squishy people. So
No,
that's
Morana's
all.
a tank.
I have 7 wounds.
7 remaining now, or now you're at 5?
No, I'm at 5 now.
Okay. Well, it's going to try to bite you again.
Fun.
You need a 5 or higher. That is a 4 of masks.
You gotta be kidding me.
So, unfortunately, it is going to hit you again at a negative twist for damage, which is again just minor damage of 2.
Cool. By which I mean not cool.
And that's it. Its turn is done. That means we are down to Ren.
Me. I am going to try to put 2 bullets into the one that went after Evangeline.
Do you have anything that ignores engagement? Because you're firing into an engaged combat.
I don't think so.
Okay. So we'll need to flip and see who your target really is. Evangeline. There's a 5. For the Winter Beast, that is a 1. You target the beast. What?
I mean, it should be easy. Like, the headshot's going to hit him because his head is, like, over her head. So she's got, like...
You get it both in one shot.
I don't like this hat.
What's your pistol AV?
Fairly high. Let me...
I assume it's like a 5.
Yeah, I believe so. Where is pistol? 3 plus grace? Yeah, 5.
5. So defensive 10, so you need a 5 or higher. That is a 4 of crows.
That's a 9 of rams.
So it becomes a 14, which is not enough for an extra degree of success, but it is enough to hit. So we do a negative flip for your damage, which doesn't matter because that's a 12 and an 11. So what is severe damage for your pistol?
That is, I believe it is 4, but let me double check.
Also, do you have a trigger for your pistol?
Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, I got 1 on each of them. No, I have fan as it's just a special ability I can do, but
Is that under
I don't believe
Rams?
I have a specific.
I think it's just
I
a
don't
weapon
think
ability.
so. It's just a weapon ability. I don't think I have a special trigger for the guns.
Did you have 3 points in pistols at character creation?
Yeah,
Then you should have picked a trigger.
but I picked Rams for my trigger on it.
No, like the
Or,
actual
for,
skill
for the
trigger.
suit.
Yeah, like a skill trigger.
So pistols.
Oh,
So Rams is unload.
Like I had the fade away one.
When damaging, if you have 2 or more bullets remaining in your weapon, you deal +2 damage to the target, but your weapon is now empty.
yeah,
So you flipped a Rams for the attack.
yeah.
Or you cheated a Rams, so you could use that if you want to empty your weapon to deal total of 6 points of damage.
I will throw you a
Absolutely.
gun.
I've got a second one.
Well, 6 is enough to just fill this thing full of lead. You just high nooned it, and it drops.
All right, I'm gonna turn my other gun on the other one.
So you still have an AP. You'll have 2 AP left. You can spend 1 to focus, and then you can shoot.
I will do that. I'll spend 1.
So you'll get a positive flip to the attack roll. You need a 5 or higher. Oops, as I drop half the cards. Bam! Oh, it didn't matter. It's either 9 of masks or a 9 of tomes. But either way, it hits. It is going to be at a negative flip for damage. Which, again, doesn't matter because that's either a 6 of rams or a 6 of masks. So it's just moderate
All right.
damage.
Okay,
What's your moderate damage for your pistol?
that would be 3.
So 3 points of damage to the other one. And that's
So,
your...
question.
Oh, we need to randomize.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to
Marana.
be good. Please don't shoot me.
Marana, that's a
Try
10.
not to.
That's good.
Okay,
All
no.
right, that's good.
It's, unless the other one is higher than a 10. It's not. It's a 2. So you hit the proper target. That brings us to
I'm aiming
Marana.
for the tall white things with blue eyes. They're always evil.
I don't have blue eyes.
He was aiming for you, accidentally hit the Winter Beast. Marana, you're up.
Okay. For my first move, I am going to go ahead and cast a prestidigitation. I think, and because now I have I'm rank 0 manifester, I get an ending creativity. So this is not going to cost an AP, and I'm essentially just going to do what I've been doing this entire time, and just suddenly there's going to just split into two of me as both of them run different directions, and then I'm going to run.
All right. So what is the target number for your prestidigitation?
Since, let's see, that would be a phantasm, and that doesn't increase. A 1. Because I have a focus object.
Right? Because your two-handed rifle is your focus object. It's
Yep.
two-handed, so it drops it by 2, and it's uniquely crafted, so it drops it by another 2. The target number 1. The only things that you need a mask.
Yep.
And that is an 8 of crows. It will not do it.
I will burn this.
A 1
have a
of masks is enough to do it. It is going to take a disengaging strike on you, but because of the illusion, it'll be at a negative flip.
And also has a negative again because I have fade away. So it's, I think, 3 times.
So yeah, we'll take 3. What's your defense AV?
5.
5. So you need one of these to be a 5 or higher, and it is with a 7. Tries to
Yay.
swipe at you, but you manage to step away from it, no problem.
And then when she's run away, she turns around, just takes her gun, turns it backwards, and just says, "Bang bang, motherfucker!" As she just goes. Now I'm going to fire a elemental projectile as wind and lightning starts coursing over her, and I'm gonna blow this guy.
How many AP is this?
This is going to be a 1 AP move.
So you moved. You're shooting for 1 AP. So you'll have 1 AP left, which you could use to focus.
Oh, I could. You know what? Sure, let's use it to focus.
Great. So elemental.
Projectile.
Is that under sorcery?
It is a sorcery. Yes, it's one.
Elemental projectile. Target number 10, tomes. Adding any
Yeah.
immuto to it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I automatically add wind because that's my thing.
Mm-hmm. So it'll get
I'm adding
pushed if you
lightning.
hit.
So yeah, that increases the TN by 3, but so it essentially gets it up to 6.
Okay. And what is your AV in sorcery?
6.
Or sorcery plus intellect.
Yep.
So you need a 1 of tomes. You just need a tome to pop up.
Yep.
That is a 1 of tomes.
Amazing.
Great. You hurl a bolt of energy at the target. It is going to be a double negative flip for damage because you just hit the target.
It also gets punted back a yard, and because I did lightning, it penetrates armor if it has any.
No armor to speak of. It would have been a 13, but you're at a negative twist, which means that it's down to a 7. So it is moderate damage of 2. This thing is
It's
taking
taken
a beating.
5.
That brings us to Dr. August.
Yeah, I'm itching to get one of my theological doctor stuff from my toolkit. but that would mean that I'll be in melee with these guys. So I think it over, and I'm gonna get my pistol, and I'm gonna shoot the one that is attacking. Which one of you is more damage? More has to.
Evangeline
Yeah,
is dying.
I'm gonna shoot the one that.
There's
So,
only one
however,
left. The other one is dead.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna. However, I also have a chance of hitting her, right?
Nope. It got pushed back.
Okay. So I'm
This is a melee weapon, so you have to spend one action to charge up to it.
No. I said that I thought it over.
Oh, you're not
I
using your
decided
surgical
not to
tools.
be- I decided not to be melee, and I'm gonna get my pistol.
Great.
Which
What's your
is,
pistol AV?
Let me see.
Should be your grace plus your ranks in pistol.
It's 4.
Or so you need a 6 or higher on this card, but you could spend an action to focus if you would like. And I'm going to keep reminding everyone because focus is one of the most important combat abilities we can take.
Yeah, we just skip I'm forgetting to use it, right? Okay, so focus is one action,
Mhm.
and using the gun is 2 actions, right?
One action.
Or one.
So you'll still have one left after this attack, but you could attack again.
Okay, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna focus first. However, the focus only applies to one of those.
It applies to the
Wait,
next
first-
flip you make.
Okay, so I'm gonna focus first, and then
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot.
So you
my
need a 6
gun.
or higher on one of these cards, and that is a 13 of crows.
Mm,
So a total of a 17, which does beat it by an additional degree of success. So this is a flat flip for damage, which is 8, which is moderate damage. What is moderate damage for your pistol?
Yeah, that's the problem. I haven't filled out my
You
my
Probably
my
should find that.
It's a small gun, so it's what's it,
What's the name of it?
it's I'm not American, but so this makes no sense to me. But it is a B&D pocket gun.
I am American. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Pistol. B&D pocket.
Oh, it's like a little derringer kind
Yeah, a
of
little derringer. So moderate is 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Right? Is that the gun for 7 script? Is that the one you bought?
I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so yeah,
From
3
my-
points of
from my
damage,
Romanian equipment.
which
I'm
is
gonna
enough.
take again.
2, 3, 4 then.
That is enough to kill it.
Yay.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's dead and it's a living creature, right?
They're both dead. They were both living creatures.
Oh, I get to get some
Yeah.
nom noms. Nom nom time.
We're all a little bruised, and Clara's over there just having an air snack.
Yeah, I just eat up their little souls. Like, ooh, so nice.
This is from Nightmare, correct? The Ghost Eater.
Yes.
Yeah, or
Said earlier. I
no,
feel like the rest
it's
of us-
from. It's not from Nightmare. It's the the one where Sawbones is in it.
Under quarantine.
Under quarantine. It's the Harvest Chi.
I feel like none of us really knows what she's doing, and it just looks like she's sniffing the body for some reason.
A character of minion rank or higher, which they are. You can choose to harvest the soul and gain the following condition: Chi +1. This character may add +1 to the final dual total of any spell or manifested power that she casts to a max of +3. After resolving the spell and manifested power, this reduces by 1.
So I can sense magic.
Mm-hmm.
So do I see this going on and just like
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah, right. I was just like, okay, I just want to make an amendment. Do not necromance. Right here.
I mean,
No, I'm not
I
bringing
say we
them.
do what-
It gives me energy, and so I can heal people better.
I say we do whatever saves our lives.
Oh, that's fine. I just don't eat
And
meat.
right now,
She can sniff whatever it wants if it gets us out of here alive.
It's not that bad. Just corpse, and that could help us. There's no need to be ethical about it.
an hour has passed since you have last tried to make any doctoring flips for everyone. So, while we go on a quick break, if you'd like, we can sit down for a few moments and have you start tending to the injured party.
Please.
While
But,
I reload.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break here, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, do what you got to do, and we'll come back in just a little bit with the conclusion to this adventure. We'll see you soon. And welcome back. Where we left off, we'd managed to slay a couple of these winter creatures before they could nom down on Evangeline, even though they were very close. And for the moment, it looks like we have a brief respite where our doctor has tended to everyone's wounds, and we are ready to press on. Let's see here.
Yeah, I just patch it really quickly, but effectively. But how do you say in English? Effectively.
Effectively, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, since you have some time in this room, you would see some scattered bits of plunder. Silvers, golds, jewelry, in nugget form, in, crafted form, valuable baubles of multiple kinds. These all come from Nestor Caulfield's campaign of murder and thievery throughout the Northern Hills a century ago. A life of plundering and theft, all stowed away here under his manor. And there it lies. If you had to take a rough guess, you could say that there's about 100 scrip worth of plunder down here.
But I feel like we found the differential on our contract.
I mean, we don't have to say anything either, and we can still renegotiate with Miss Caulfield herself. She doesn't have to know what her ancestors have left behind.
If you want to do that, I'm cool with that. But I'm not really into being rich or anything. I just wanted to be acknowledged as a good doctor. So
I will take your share then.
Exactly. Four-way split.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
So
just split with yourselves, and I'm good.
So 25 apiece for the four of you.
Monies.
Money. Well, from here, we have very little choice but to press on. As we push further through the tunnels, further and further, the air getting colder and colder, you can feel as though the cold here was a living thing, penetrating the thickest clothing and sinking into your flesh like teeth. Your noses and lungs fill not only with cold, but with a choking animal musk. Yet, for the first time you can recall, there's light down here. A steady blue luminescent glow ahead, causing the frosted walls to sparkle. The tunnel widens into a large cavern. The jagged icicles on the roof give the impression of a hungry maw. Nests of torn cloth, straw, and twigs dominate the space. Hunched figures crowd around the prominence of stone and ice, swaying in hypnotic reverence. All resemble the malformed creatures that you've previously encountered, both male and female. All possess vague semblance of humanity, making them even more hideous to the appearance. Their ice blue eyes all glow in the azure light, radiating from a heart-shaped ivory talisman resting on an altar of bones and skulls. In addition to its unnerving light, the charm emits a frigid wind that chills the blood. Towering above them all is a monstrosity of teeth and claws. Its snowy fur has a scarlet streak down the back, like spilled blood. Its head turns your direction, lips curling back to reveal rows of yellowed teeth. Two human eyes flash with an unspeakable hunger. As it stares at you, what would you like to do?
Can we determine the origins of all of the dynamite and explosives we were told about?
You have one explosive charge on you, currently in Clara's hands,
And a firebomb.
and a firebomb.
The rest of them, though.
The rest of the explosives?
I didn't think you'd come down with
We
just
had-
one.
I thought we had 4. We haven't used any yet. I thought
Nope.
it said that
He
there
has,
was 4 charges.
it is a small stack of dynamite made into one charge.
Okay.
I'm basically
Flora,
giving each of you an action before we dive into what
Oh,
comes
wait.
next.
Is it a small?
Is it what?
Is it a small object?
The necklace? Yeah.
No. The explosives.
Oh, no. The
If
explosive is
Okay,
a.
I was hoping. I'm like, I was gonna hope I could teleport that thing inside its body.
no,
and then-
unfortunately,
It's-
Telecado, if it's an explosive, it becomes inert.
Okay. Okay. So I'm like, I saw the poison rule. I'm like, maybe no. Okay.
Is
Like how
anything
they took out the
Nice.
invisible dude in the boys.
What about the necklace?
Are there any? How close is everybody around the necklace?
You're all at least 3 movements away from it.
Cool.
You say it's within 15 yards?
No.
Or outside of 15 yards?
A little outside of 15.
How is that in meters?
Probably close to 20.
Okay.
Well, if there's no immediate actions,
Oh, I know. I'm doing something.
what you
I know
got?
exactly what I'm doing. That's why I was asking. Yeah, Mirana's just like, well, that looks like the cursed object is gonna try to fire a lightning bolt at that thing.
What is the range of elemental projectile?
My range is. Where does it say range?
Range of 5 yards. You're about 15 yards too far away.
Well, shite. Okay, I do not have the range. Then what?
If we wanted, I could do make us all invisible with a pulse invisibility, so we can get up closer and not get hit as easily.
Yeah.
And then you could get up there and do your spell, because I don't think it says anything about like making actions, reveals yourself from.
While
What's the
Range
invisible,
on that clockwork pistol again?
That is 12.
12 yards. Okay.
I also have Phantasm if we wanted to decoy. I've got a lot of illusion-y stuff.
I actually have a question, Hoop.
Mhm.
Walk is an action, right?
Yes.
Is run 2 actions or
Sprint is 2 actions, which you move twice your walk speed plus your ranks in athletics.
yeah? Because my run speed's only 8. Is there any way to get an extra AP?
I'm really itching to use my.
Not until I flip for initiative.
I know.
I'm itching for using my surgical instruments and being melee with this.
So
with this
you're
thing.
taking your action to basically pull out your tools.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Any
there is
I mean-
something I can do.
I mean, it depends on the initiative. It depends on.
I'm giving you all 1 AP to do something.
Okay, so is that enough to get my one instrument for my token?
Yep, 1 AP will draw out the weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna get a how to say in English, scalpel.
The scalpel, yep.
Scalpel. Okay.
All right. Anyone else?
Mary, how fast do you move or run?
I am incredibly slow.
Because if you can turn us invisible, I can at least run 8 feet, and then that means the next 8 feet can get us to the necklace.
It is 20 away, so 16 would not get you there.
I also
Well,
have a
almost.
I also have a question for the Fate Master.
Mhm.
Can we delay our action during an initiative? I mean,
Of course you can.
If I can act after, I probably. I mean, if she succeeds in make us invisible, can I wait for that and then attack?
You cannot wait for this AP, but if you flip higher in initiative, you can wait until after someone else's turn.
Okay, cool.
How does throwing something work in this game?
There's a thrown ability, thrown weapon skill.
So, my rifle has a range of 16,
You'd have to move and get closer.
but it gets additional range if I focus.
Mm-hmm. It gets 10 plus 10, I believe, if you focus. If it's the
But
one
that
I'm
costs
thinking of.
That's costs another AP, and there's almost nothing I can do. Okay, which of us looks the most bad off right now?
Done?
The most what? Sorry.
Probably the
I'm
doctor.
fine health wise.
Basically, who's hurt?
Oh, I'm at full health, but that's only 4 points.
I'm at 4 of 9 right now.
I'm back up to 3 of 4.
All right, you're lowest.
4.
Congratulations. I'm basically just gonna use my action to basically I'm gonna cast a spell and I'm gonna try to just make another of you so that hopefully they won't go after you and have that one run forward. So yeah.
So the big guy is on the far side of this amulet, right?
Yes.
So he's more than 20
He's
feet away.
He's
Or 20
basically looming above it. So we have,
feet.
we're
And
pulling out weapons from Dr. August. We're creating a phantasm from Marana. Anyone else?
Is Ren's thrown weapons any higher than 2 AV?
if I'm throwing my weapons, we're probably already screwed.
No, I'm
For
trying
the
to figure out how
bomb.
to get the bomb to this thing.
Do I have thrown? I don't think I do.
Even if we have nothing in the skill hoop, we can still roll it with our full AV, right?
Mm-hmm.
For things like that, yes.
Printing, homesteading.
Thrones.
I
that's
do have
the-
one rank. I have one rank in Thrones, so that would
Oh.
be
What does that leave you at?
that'd be a +3 for me.
Hell yeah. It's better than most of us.
So you
Yeah.
could throw it up to 9 yards.
So if you, what's your
Gotta get
speed?
you there.
If I
running.
run, it's 8.
So
Yeah, if I
one,
run, it's 8.
if you run now, and then run when your turn starts,
Run is 2
you
AP.
can yeah, it'll still be 1 AP though left. Oh, yeah, no running
Well,
at this.
you could
So I could
walk
go
this
for-
turn.
Yeah, I could walk 4.
Then
movement
8,
speed of
12.
4,
So you'd be within 8,
which
So
would-
you're
which is exactly what you can
so
do.
Ren, your action is to walk. Clara, your action is going to be to
Yeah.
toss the bomb over.
I can wait to do that. I was gonna cast invisibility before everyone moved.
Okay.
That was my original.
Do you
plan.
have
So
any
they
in-thrown weapons?
I have nothing in thrown.
That means that you can throw it 3 meters.
You can pass it to Ren with this turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will pass and then hope I can get high enough that I can cast a pulse invisibility.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
have
I'm
a point
tossing
in
the.
Do you have a point
The
in
plan is for me
manifester?
to toss the.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Does someone?
Yeah,
a
I
plan
have
manifest?
the level 0 and level 1 in Manifester.
Do you have the reduce AP thing? Because then you could do both.
I do not. I have focus and I have pulse. Those are the two that I.
Ah well.
All right.
Uh,
So
No, it was a good idea.
Ren
Okay.
is given the bomb,
So for
running forward.
Jason's clarification, I'm pitching this at the artifact and hopefully catching anything else near it. Right?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Just want to make sure we're all on in the same book, if not on the same page.
Evangeline, what are you doing with your
I'm
action?
going to be moving behind Ren.
So the two of you are moving forward. Dr. August pulling out tools. Morana is... You're too far away to take the shot.
Yep. I'm too far away to take the shot.
Move
So
closer?
Instead, I'm going to be. Honestly, I'm going to cast one phantasm.
Oh, you're right. You're casting Phantasm. That's right. Yeah.
And then I'm going to make it 0 AP so I can do it twice.
Before combat, you will only get the one action, even if it's...
Then never mind. Just one.
And who was that for? You?
That. No, not for me. I believe it's for Evangeline.
Okay. So Evangeline, the next attack against you will have a negative flip. And Clara, you're using action to hand off the bomb.
Yep.
All right. Now we'll flip for some initiative. Ren, initiative AV.
Oh, I believe it's 0.
0.
0.
That's a 13 of crows.
Phew.
Evangeline, initiative.
4.
4. That is a 3 for a total of a 7. Dr. August.
Also 4.
4. That's a 3 for a total of 7. Who wants to go first?
I will go first.
All right.
I need to technically be guarding Ren somewhere.
Morana, initiative.
That is. I'm on the wrong page. Initiative is 3.
3. So that's a 12 with a total of a 15.
Oh wow!
And
Good.
Clara, initiative.
1.
1. For an 8, total of a 9.
I'll take it.
The Winter Beasts are at initiative 11. So they're going to go after Ren. The
Got one shot. but-
Beast Patriarch, however, is going to go before Ren.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
Morana, top of initiative is you.
Okay. So I'm going to step forward. I'm going to attempt to try to cast another Phantasm. This one for Ren, using the 0 AP thing that I can do.
What's
So-
your target number?
Target number for Phantasm is 5, which means -1.
So you just need a... You need not a black joker, and you need a... tome? No, a mask.
Yeah, mask.
That is a 7 of crows. That is not a mask.
All right, I'm gonna make it a mask.
You're going to discard a card.
Yeah. So now
Ren,
there is.
Ren, same thing. You have a negative twist to the next attack that's try to hit you.
And then I'm gonna step forward, and I'm just within. I should be just within range now for my rifle.
What's your walk speed?
My walk speed is. Gosh, the character sheet is long. 5.
5, so you'll be at 15 away.
That's 1 yard closer than I need to be. So yeah, I'm gonna fire.
All
gonna-
right.
See if I can't just destroy the amulet and stop all this right at the start, or at least soften it up for when the explosive comes.
Doing some quick reading. Okay, what is your AV for your rifle?
4.
4. This will be at a negative flip because it is a teeny tiny object shooting through very low light. So you need a 6 or higher.
Could I focus to get rid of that?
Do you have an AP left?
Yeah, because the first thing was I moved. The illusion was free,
Mhm.
so I still have 2 more. So that would be fire and focus.
1 to focus, 1 to fire.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Then it would just a flat flip, which is a 7 of tomes. That is enough to hit it. It'll be at a negative flip for damage. As I try not to drop all of the cards. Which, it's a 6 either way, so it is moderate damage.
Yes.
How much?
Oh gosh, I have never looked at the gun before. It is a 3.
3 for moderate, down to 2 for armor. 2 damage done to the amulet as the bullet just ricochets off of it.
And now I'm out of bullet.
Alright. That's your turn done. That brings us to the Patriarch. Who is going to spend 2 AP to charge. Right? Charge 2 AP. No.
I don't like the way you said no there, Hoop.
We are going
Said no like you had a
to
better thing.
Right?
because you guys are at 16 away. It's going to move to stand in front of the amulet. It's going to discard a card because bosses have that ability. So it gets in a defensive stance. And you know what? Red, we're going to try to impose against you.
Why, it's no imposition at all.
Depends on how big the matriarch is.
Oh my.
He's always complaining about how he finds his villains hot.
Even the icy.
So what is your centering AV?
A million.
So 0. Got it.
No, it's more than that, Hoop. It's 2. Plus tenacity. Yeah, it's 1.
So it's a 1.
Two.
Right.
2 ranks minus 1.
So
Or
target number
higher.
10, so you need a 9 or higher on this. That's an 11. You are not
Yeah.
shaken by its intimidation. Also, sword
bigger
and key.
and-
You're a little stirred.
Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a quick shout out. We are playing some Through the Breach today. For anyone that knows of the Malifaux system, the Malifaux tabletop, this is the TTRPG based on it. And it is deadly. I hope your stream was great. Buckle up, because we're in a boss fight. But that's the patriarch done. Ren, down to you.
So I need to use 2 AP to run to get within tossing range, correct?
What is your walk? 4.
4.
So
My run is
8 will bring you within 8, so you'll be within throwing range.
So I'm going to use 2 AP to get within throwing range, and I'm going to use the last AP to chuck the bomb.
I love to help somehow, Hoop.
No, you would have to have taken your turn, taken the 8 action. And even so, I don't know how you're going to assist in
Like,
throwing something.
If she pinches my ass just as I release, it might give me like an extra yard.
Extra confidence, Hoop. That or just pick him up and toss him.
Where are you? Explosives. Demolition charge. There we are.
I have a 3 to my throw.
Versus a defense of 11. So you need an 8 or higher flipped on this card.
All right.
That is a 1. Oh,
That is a 10.
I'm sorry. He took the defensive stance. This is at a negative flip. Which sucks even harder because we're discarding that 11. And we're down to the 1. And you can never cheat a defensive flip.
Son of a
What?
bastard.
Defensive flips can never be cheated.
Ooh. So you might just
All right,
patriarch,
then,
okay.
I mean, there's an explosive sitting right next to him, all his friends. So
Well,
it's still
no, in your defense, you did not have to target him. You can simply just target the area.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was throwing it at the amulet. I thought that was the plan.
He is standing in front of it.
Yeah, it's just gonna hit him.
So you would have to target him then. Because the amulet is not.
What if I threw it high to try to get over him?
Then it would go scattering. It would go right past the amulet, go far behind it, and explode
shoot?
behind it.
Can I shoot for the 5 hole?
I will say that you basically throw it, it hits him, hits the snow, and goes out. So it is there, it is just no longer lit.
That is so much less than fabulous. Hoop.
That's why he stood in front of it.
That's my turn, I guess.
Hold on.
My next turn is to shoot the fucking thing.
Hey, you can shoot the explosive now.
Yeah.
Demolition charge.
Quick draw on my next turn. My other gun for 0 AP.
Charges can be used with the thrown weapon skill. Yeah, with the thrown weapon skill, it would still need to hit, and a 1 is still a miss, unfortunately. But you can absolutely shoot it.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not throwing it at him, can I cheat it or no? Or is the no cheat thing still a thing?
The problem is that the amulet is no longer a viable target because he is posted in front of it and he is enormous. So there's no real way, unless you can unless you can bend it like Beckham, that you could throw it around him to get to the amulet.
I
What if I
believe.
put a perfect spiral on it?
So either it will still land, it'll just be nowhere near the amulet when it goes off, or it will hit the base of the amulet and not yet go off. So I will leave that choice to you, which you would prefer.
base and then not yet go up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is sitting at the base. That brings us to the winter beasts. A horde of them will turn towards you all and start sprinting in your direction. I did not write this
How
encounter,
many action?
just so you know.
I still have
Oh, that means we're about to get screwed. When he's filming someone else, we're about to get screwed.
a Fate Master. I still haven't acted.
Nope, they go before you.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
How many action points to soil myself, Hoop?
That was free action.
Good thing you're wearing brown pants.
Brown pants day.
I have a crazy idea, but hopefully we can survive the winter beast to get to it, and I don't know
I
if it'll work.
sure hope so. There are 3 of you that are ahead of the others, which means that you are going to take the majority of these attacks. That is... They're going to have to all sprint, so they'll have to spend 2 AP to do that just to get to you. So they'll only have 1 attack apiece. But that is 3 of them on Ren, 3 of them on Evangeline, and 4 of them on Marana.
But there's
Oh,
currently 2 Rens and Evangelines.
So the first attack against Ren will be at a negative flip. What is your defense AV?
I think it is 5.
5.
5.
So you need a 5 or higher in one of these cards, and that is a 13 of masks.
Oh, remember, you got the illusion thing going on. So,
It
I don't know.
Yeah.
That is the reason why he got to flip 2, because it pounces on the illusion, starts to try to rip it apart, but there's nothing there. The other 2 are just at flat checks. These both need to be 5 or higher. That's a 9 of rams, you're good. That's a 10 of rams, you're good.
Get all the good ones.
All 3 of them, you manage to avoid their bites. Evangeline, first one is at a negative flip, which doesn't matter. That's 10 either way. What is your defense AV?
3.
So you need a 7 or higher, which you got. And then you have 2 more attacks that need to be 7 or higher. That's a 3 of tomes. That is a failure. You gonna cheat it?
Yeah. I've got a page which counts as the jack.
So at 11, so you're successful. Second one is a 4, also a failure. You gonna cheat that one?
I cannot. I have to hold on to this one card.
Okay. A 4 plus
Just one at a
your...
time.
You have 3 defense AV?
Mm-hmm.
That brings you to an 8, which is still a negative flip for damage. Which, again, doesn't matter because double 5s, so it's just 2 points of damage to you.
Still above 0.
And Morana. 4 of them. None with any negative twists. What's your defense AV?
Not true. I have Fade Away. The first one has a double negative.
That only lasted until the...
And
start of your next turn, yeah. So, what's your defense AV?
My defense AV is 5.
5. Flip 3 cards. That's a 12 of rams. You handedly avoid that attack. And then you have 3 more that need to be 5 or higher. First one is a 13 of tomes. Safe to say
All those big cards missed Evangeline on
a
either side.
9 of crows. And a 12 of tomes. We are getting all the big cards out of the way. All of the attacks miss. But you are all now being just beset upon by a horde of these creatures. Clara, you're up.
All right. I'm going to try something completely crazy because I feel like it's the only way we might get out of this alive.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Teleport me
Phantasm.
inside him and I'll shoot my way out.
Go ahead.
I'd like to cast Phantasm, but I want to create a matriarch. I basically want them. I want them distracted by this strutting in matriarch
Yes,
winter
yes.
beast.
Yes.
I'm picturing
know.
that rabbit they put on top of the van in Curse of the Were Rabbit to try to lure out. Like shaking its hips.
You say rabbit more. I think Bugs Bunny and the Viking Woman outfit.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah. Target number 5. You need a mask. Any immuto on this?
I have the focus object.
So it brings it down to 1.
Would bring it down to 3. Because I have a -2 TN.
So it brings it down to 3. So you need 3 of masks. Anything else?
Would pulse make more of them?
It would not.
Okay, then we'll just do the 1.
It's 3 of crows, not of masks.
That's okay. I don't. Nah. Nah.
No.
No.
You create an illusionary matriarch of these winter beast creatures.
Fantastic. I want to use my action to make it do a mating dance.
Your
That's
Fate
so-
Master can tell you that at the moment there is nothing in this world that is more important than protecting that amulet.
What if the matriarch's wearing the amulet hoop?
Your Fate Master will tell you that these creatures are acutely aware of where the actual amulet is.
Okay.
Not to say that this won't create some distractions, because you can make it smell the way you want it to smell.
I would like to have it release some pheromones.
Perfect.
To get them
So-
a little distracted.
Now it's angry and horny.
Just the way we like them.
For the next round, for the first action of every combatant on the field, I'm going to give them a negative flip.
Okay.
Yay.
Which
I tried, y'all.
Hey,
you're going to
no,
save
I
some
love
lives.
this.
So do we know if these things have gender and if the things are actually straight?
Who knows?
I-
That was 1 AP.
I'm basically just trying to make it seem
Yes.
very appealing.
Assuming based on probability.
It's 1 AP. You have 2 left.
Yeah. Well, it takes 1 AP to cast, 1 AP to control.
Gotcha.
And then for my 3rd, I'm gonna focus.
Your
I
focus
thought
will
that
go
you
away
only
at the end of your turn.
Okay, just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
You can
I thought
discard
you
a card
control-
to take a defensive stance if you'd like.
I like my cards.
I thought the AP thing was only spent to continue control after the first initial casting. Like, as I think you have to describe what it's doing for the first time, right?
Well, yeah, I want it to respond to stimuli though. That's why I
Ah,
was using the
I
1
see.
AP. So like if it
Yeah, 'cause normally
if
it
someone like
doesn't.
waves at it, it waves back kind of.
I get it. Okay, awesome.
With my last AP, I'm gonna just try and shoot it at the
I think you are
big guy.
about 18-ish yards away from it.
All right, then actually, JK, I'm gonna just use my action to walk.
What's your walk speed?
So then, my walk speed, as I scroll to that, is 3.
3. So you'll be up to 15 away from it. All right. That brings us down to Evangeline.
Well, I just kind of have to keep running at this, unfortunately, because what I can do for damage has to be within 5 yards.
Well, there are 3 creatures currently that are going to try to stop you from moving. Are you still going to attempt it?
Yeah, I might have to, unless there's a way around them.
They all get to make a disengaging strike. This will be all of the negative twists for them for the round.
That's fine.
You need all 3 of them to get a 5 or higher on at least one of the 2 cards flipped. First one is a 1 and a 2. Would you like to cheat it?
Mary, did you do black magic to put those ones and stuff off on?
You're really
Alice?
trying.
I didn't. I
Would you like to
promise.
cheat it with a 5 or higher?
I can't.
So you try to turn away, and one of them just hooks the back of your clothes and just drags you back. You are going nowhere. You have 2 AP left. You can try it again.
I've got to get past like 3 of them though, right?
Yep, you'd have to succeed on 3.
I'm just gonna try and heal myself first.
Okay. Healing spell. Have you used it on yourself in the last hour?
Not in the last hour. It was, I think, the hour before that.
So target number, I want to say 7. Yeah, 7 of rams. Any immutos?
No, because it's probably gonna. This probably isn't going to work.
So what's your enchanting plus cunning?
2.
2. So you need a 5 or higher.
It has
That
to be
is
rams.
a 5 of tomes.
Yep.
Trying to focus on healing, trying to just use magic to stitch the wounds back up as these creatures are roaring in your face. It's a little hard to focus.
I might as well try to get away again.
I mean, you could have focused before you did the healing flip.
It still wouldn't have mattered with the.
You would get to flip
Death.
another card.
Can we say I focused then?
Yeah, I haven't flipped a card yet.
Yep.
That's masks.
Yep.
All right. Dr. August, last but not least.
Okay, I'm the last. So I'm not invisible or anything like that.
Nothing.
Right?
Everyone is charging forward without you.
Okay. I could.
The reverse of the first episode.
I could. So I have some vials of venom of I mean not venom of poison
Mm-hmm.
that I could throw, but then it would affect also the people in my party as well. So what am I gonna do is I'm itching to use my my scalpel to hit them. Can I run? Can I in this round go into melee with one that is attacking Evangeline?
What is your walk
And-
speed? Should be at like the
My
top
walk
right.
speed is 5.
So yeah, absolutely. One action will get you into combat with Evangeline and the 3 that are currently surrounding her.
Okay, so one action I spent walking.
You have 2
Another
left.
action. Can I use focus now
Can?
and then attack with my scalpel? One, anyone, any of those monsters.
Absolutely.
Can actually. Okay. That's
What is your AV with melee weapons?
Um. Oh, that's close combat, right? Um. Oh. Oh my gosh. Is -1.
-1. So you need an
I
11 flipped.
I thought it was gonna be. Uh,
Yeah, I think all of your points went into notice, doctoring, and general academic pursuits. So you need an 11 on this card. You did focus, so we flipped 2. It doesn't matter, that's a black joker. Can't be cheated in any way. Your attack is a 0. You're muted. You're still
You are
muted.
still muted.
Can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
So that's all. That's all that I can do.
All right. That brings us to the top of round 2. Lorana. There are 4 of them that are trying to rip you to pieces.
Yeah, it's not fun. So, I am going to start trying to do my whole free illusion thing. So, and we're gonna hope for a mask, because otherwise I'm kind of screwed.
So it doesn't matter what it is as long as it's a mask, but it's not. It's a tome.
Alright, well, I draw a card because I failed a,
Sure do.
Ooh. Okay.
so that didn't work.
You
And
still
now,
have 3 AP left.
Yeah. I'm all ranged, so I gotta run. We're gonna hope this goes well.
Defense
Hopefully,
AV.
5.
5. Because of the illusion from Clara, these are at a negative twist. The first one is a 9. Success. Second one is a 13 of rams. And the last one is an 11 of tomes. You are able to slip away from them. Are you going further away from the amulet or closer?
I'm moving further away because that's where all the creatures are.
You
And I have enough right now, but with just these 4.
jump back
And then
to
I'm gonna-
20 yards away.
Yep. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to fire an elemental projectile with pulse
Mhm.
and 3 instances of wind.
Elemental projectile under sorcery has a base of 5. You're adding 1 for free, correct? Because of your current pursuit.
I'm not. I don't, this does that only works on prestidigitation. not
That's
sorcery.
right. So Pulse AV increases it by 4, if I remember correctly.
yes, which because of my focus object does not change
Just
it.
cancel
That is
that.
essentially it's still at 6.
And then 3 of
And
wind.
then I have one of those wind is free, so because I'm a hedge mage, so that increases it up to 8.
Your number 8. What is your AV with sorcery plus intellect?
6.
So you need a 2 or higher of tomes.
Yes.
It is an 8 of rams.
All right. So I'm going to let's see if I get higher, it does more damage, right?
If you can beat it by 6 or more, then it'll be a straight flip for damage. If you can beat it by 11 or more, then it's a positive flip for damage.
Yeah, let's blow him up. That's
Was that a
that's a king.
13
That's a
of tomes?
Yep.
So that brings it to an
Yeah.
18, which is going to beat their defense of 10 by 8, so it would be a straight flip for damage, which means that it is cheatable.
okay. Awesome.
So the main one you're hitting is going to take the damage we flip, and the other 3 will take 1 damage.
Oh, and one other thing. This hasn't I forgot to do this before. I also have a trigger that goes off. And they all have to make a centering check against I believe a 10 as there is a bright flash. So, yeah.
Centering.
Bright flash. After successfully casting a spell or manifested power, all characters within P1 of the target must succeed on a TN10 centering duel or gain the blind condition till the end of the round. Because I'm the crowd control bitch.
What is that under?
It is, it's a tomes. It is under sorcery.
Right, which skill? Why am I not?
Let's see,
Would be
page 205.
magic.
Like on the character sheet, which
Oh, on my. Oh, because remember I updated it because we realized that the other
I-
last one doesn't work.
I'm just wondering what aspect applies to it.
Oh, it's tomes.
Aspect, like intellect, charm, cunning, tenacity.
Oh.
For them. So I need to know what
It says
their
it's
number
a
is.
centering duel.
Yes. What is the
That's-
aspect that applies to centering?
You're asking for like, the
Tenacity.
stat?
Tenacity. Thank you.
And
Okay, sorry.
Their tenacity is a 2. So that would be target number 7. What is your AV with sorcery? 6?
Yes.
So yeah, all of them fail. They wouldn't, even on a 1, they fail.
Nice.
So what happens to them?
Well, I shoot probably the one in the center with a lightning bolt. And then it's because it's a pulse. That's honestly, pulse is really complicated.
They all take, everyone other than the one you hit takes 1.
And then they're all blinded, as long as they're within range.
Gotcha.
And then, because I still have 1 AP left, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Also, oh yeah, I forgot, they get punted 3 times, so that's... I'm just gonna put them in a ball together and just kind of send them flying towards the Patriarch. Not if it hits Ren, though, because Ren's nearby.
You are pushing them all towards your companions by 3 yards.
Oh, wait. Shit. That means I can't fire at them. Is anybody else within range? I don't think anybody else
No,
is.
those are the only ones close enough.
Well, shit.
But you still have an AP left.
Yeah, an AP to do nothing. I guess, you know what? I'll try a prestidigitation again. I'm gonna see if I can't defend. Gosh, who has the most people on them right now?
Evangeline or Ren.
Right.
We just
Ren
had
is
4
probably
more
going to be the
during
one that
party.
needs it the most because
Yeah.
the doctor's over here.
All right, I'm gonna again try to do that thing, and let's hope for a mask because I don't have one.
Just need a mask, but that's a 10 of crows.
Well, at least I gotta draw another card.
Yeah.
Now I get a mask. Thank you, I guess.
And that brings us to the Patriarch, who is going to spend 2 AP to charge. Gets to move his charge distance up to Ren, and then make a 1 AP strike for free. Which we're going to do. We're going to use Ice Claws. What is your defense AV?
Kid is 5.
5. So you need an 8 or higher on this card. That is a 2 of crows.
Can I play a 10 of spades?
Absolutely, you can. You managed to avoid the attack. He is going to try to do it again, however. You need another 8 or higher. That is a red joker.
That's the good Joker, right?
That's the good one, yes.
Wild card.
No, for us.
You know what? I have fate points for him. Because
Why
he
does
is
he get fate points?
He is an enforcer level, so he gets 2 fate points. So we're going to spend 1 to get an extra AP for the round. And we're going to try to attack again.
It's also fated or something.
You need an 8 or
Neither
higher
of them.
on this flip. That is a 4 of crows. That is a failure. Can you cheat it again?
What do I need?
An 8 or higher.
I can, but I need to save it, I think. I need to save it.
Okay.
If this doesn't kill me.
So that makes it a total of 9 versus target number 13. So it is at a negative twist for damage. Which is 2. So which is minor, which is 2 points of damage. Oh, sorry. That's 1 point of damage.
Oh,
And you are now slow. That means on your next turn, you'll only generate 2 AP instead of 1.
Oh no.
That's it. Its turn is done.
What was that last part?
You're slow. You have these slow conditions, so you only generate 2 AP on your next turn instead of 3.
Okay.
Ren, it is your turn. You generate your 2 AP.
Give me 1 second. Do I have a clear shot at the explosive?
You cannot take ranged attacks while you're engaged in melee.
Can I use an action point to disengage and like roll out to one side?
They will get 4 attempts to stop you from moving.
Ideal.
But you can certainly try.
God, I don't think my speed is that great.
Do you have hypothermia?
I have one
rank.
level of it.
Okay, so you actually should have taken 2
1 rank.
damage from the claws instead of 1. Because they count as ice.
All right, that's fine. Now I have 3 ranks in evade. I'm gonna try to get past them.
Okay. What is your defense AV of 5?
Yeah.
So the first one, you need a 5 or higher. That's an 8. That's a success. And I need to shuffle the deck so you can all draw a card. Up to 5. If you have 5 cards, you do not get... Or sorry, if you have 5 cards, you can draw, but then you have to discard down to 5.
I'm sorry. Can I discard 3 cards?
No, you cannot discard anything. You can only draw.
Okay. So I can draw. So if I have 4 cards, I can.
Then you draw 1, and you're at your maximum.
Right.
Second one, you need a 5 or higher. That is a pair of 3s. That is a failure.
Can I cheat that?
You can. 5 or higher.
7.
The third one is an 8. That's a success. And you need to then try to evade the big guy, which we need an 8 or higher against. That's an 11. That is a success. You were able to spend an AP to walk away from them.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to weave out to one side so I can get a clear shot at that explosive, and I'm going to use my remaining action point to shoot it.
Absolutely. Well, you have 2. Oh no, because you were slowed.
Slowed. Yeah.
It is going to be at a negative flip because it is a small object in the dark.
All right.
What is your AV with your pistols?
5.
5. So you need a 5 or higher. It didn't matter either way because that's a 4 and a 1. Your shot goes
It's
wide.
king of my suit.
It's a negative flip. You cannot cheat it.
Ah, come on.
It's
Fucking me, Hoop.
It's a
That's what you're doing
tiny,
here.
barely visible object in the dark.
You said the amulet makes light.
The
Yeah.
only reason you can target it is because it is slightly glowing. It is still a tiny object with a tiny amount of light.
You told Mary that it wasn't a small object.
No, the explosives
giant
aren't a small
bomb.
object.
That's what I'm shooting. The explosive, not the amulet.
Well, okay, my point still stands because the explosives don't glow. You are still shooting in the dark.
But
Can
they're
I
in
help
the
and
glow
throw a
of the amulet.
lantern?
On your turn, you can spend an AP to assist someone, which you have yet to do.
Okay.
Anyways, unfortunately, your shot does go wide, but you are also within 5 meters of it now. Which, God have mercy on your soul. That is the beasts now.
That doesn't matter because there's about 14 attacks coming my way. So
The 4 that were on Murata that just got blasted backwards are all within range of Dr. August and Clara. So we're just going to split 2 and 2. Dr. August, what is your defense AV?
3.
3. We're going to focus for an AP, and then we're going to try to bite you. It means that this is at a negative flip, and you need a 7 or higher. You did not get it. That's a 4 of tomes. You can't cheat it because it is a negative flip.
Command damage. How much?
So that's a total of 7 versus a target number 10, so it's at a negative flip for damage, which is just 2 points of damage.
That's okay. I am 4 in total, so I have 2.
You're down to 2.
each.
It's going to spend its last AP to do it again. There's a 5 for your defense. That is not enough, but this one you can cheat if you would like to.
I will. So I have 2.
You needed a 7 or higher.
7. I'm gonna use an 8.
An 8. Discarding an 8, the attack misses. You have 1 more who is going to focus and bite you. So your defense will be at a negative flip, which is a 5 of rams. That is a failure, but it was a negative flip, so you cannot cheat it. Total of an 8 versus target number 10, so the defense is at a negative flip, which didn't matter with a 1 and a 2, so you take 2 more points of damage.
So I am at 0 then.
What is your toughness AV?
Toughness -1.
So you need an 11 on this flip. That is a 1 of masks. This one you can cheat if you would like to.
I cannot.
You get pounced on by 2 of these creatures that just slam you into the ground, and Dr. August is unconscious. Laura, there are 2 on you. First one is going to focus, but it will just counteract the effect of the illusion, so it's just a straight flip. What is your defense AV?
2.
2, so you need an 8. That is a 7 of rams. You can cheat it if you would like. So it's a
No, I need to save my cheats.
negative flip for damage, which is so great that was a negative flip, because the first one was severe damage, the second one was minor damage. So it's 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And it's going to do it again. That is an 8 of tomes. That is a success. You managed to avoid both, or you managed to avoid the second bite. It sinks its fangs in for the first one. With that, its turn done. Evangeline. They are going to just continue to nom down, because I don't think you were able to get away, were you?
No.
Okay. First attack, but it's going to focus and then bite you. What's your defense AV?
3.
3. So you need an 8 or higher. That is a 5. Negative flip for damage is actually moderate this time with the 7. That is 3 points of damage.
I am -2.
We need an unconscious flip. What is your toughness AV?
-1.
So you need an 11. That is an 8. You go unconscious. The unfortunate fact is that when you're unconscious, for every defense roll, you automatically are considered to flip a black joker.
I think I'm dead, guys.
The other one
Shit.
still has 2 attacks on you.
We get 12.
Your defense is 3, you said? 2?
Yes.
3? So these are automatically just straight flips for damage. That's an extreme, or a severe damage. Crits page. Critical effects, there we are. So you have 1 severe damage, one severe crit, 1 moderate crit, and 1 minor crit. Let's just start with the minor and work our way up. So the minor would be 2 points of damage. So you're at what, -6?
-4.
-4. That is a 13. The character's stunned from the pain. They become paralyzed. It doesn't matter. You're unconscious. And then we go for the
You're not
moderate.
feeling any pain.
Moderate is 3 more points of damage, which brings you to -7.
7.
That is a 13. We add your negative, so that jumps up to a 20, which means that that moderate crit instead jumps up to a severe crit. And then that severe is 3 points of damage, so it brings you to -10. You need 2 very low flips for both of these crits. That is a 2 of crows. A crow means that it is afflicting one of your arms. A 2 plus your 10 is a 12. Crippled. The area becomes permanently damaged and rendered useless. So one of your arms is considered useless. And now your final severe crit is a red joker.
That's bad.
That's when I don't want the red joker.
Yeah, that's exactly when you seem to get it.
Bloody mess. Every living
Bye,
creature
guys.
within 4 must make a horror duel with a target TN equal to 8 plus the target's rank, which was 2. The target number 9, as Evangeline is ripped to shreds. You are a bloody mess on the ground.
And this is why he said he didn't write the module.
So,
That's
Dr.
right.
August, you're unconscious. Good news for you. Morana, you are too far back. You have not yet seen this. Clara, you are the only one that needs to make this horror duel. What is your willpower?
4.
4. So you need a 5 or higher flipped. That is a 9. You managed to keep it together despite the fact that Evangeline just got ripped to shreds.
You know,
Now I'm angry.
I'm angry
That's
too
not a
because I was
good
holding
thing.
out on good card to damage that thing.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Hey, at least Clara gets a snack.
Claire's not close enough to you. Oh no,
No,
wait,
it's with an
you
8.
are. I thought it was 4.
I
It is with 8.
snack.
You get +1 to your next cast.
I'm very sad. I get +2 because I used. It only goes down by 1 every time you use
Oh,
it.
that's true,
Exactly
yeah.
1, it says in the rules.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna like scoop up Evangeline's soul and in my hands, and I'm just gonna
Minty.
I'm
I'll
so
be
sorry,
in
friend.
your heart.
Clara. Oh no, I'm sorry. There were two that Ren ran away from that need to chase you down.
I didn't run away. I made a tactical withdrawal.
Well, they're gonna tactically close the distance. They're both gonna take a walk action to get to you, and then take 2 bites. Defense AV of 5.
Yeah.
So you need a 5 or higher. That's a 7. Succeed on the first one. Second one's a 2. It's a fail.
All right.
Did you draw a card for failing your last firearm shot?
I did not. I wish I hadn't, because it's a fucking ace.
Well, so that's a fail
Card
unless
in
you
the
can
back.
cheat it.
I can, but why bother?
It is 2 points of damage. Or sorry, it'll be damage at a negative flip if you don't cheat it.
Yeah. I guess I'll burn up my King of Rams.
Attack misses. The other one also gets 2 attacks, but that's a 12. You avoid it easily. And an 8, you avoid every single one of the attacks. Clara,
Damn it.
that brings us to you.
All right, I'm engaged right now.
By
Right.
2 of them, yes.
I don't want to do that
Congratulations.
no more.
Uh-huh.
I don't. I want out.
Let's step
I
away.
don't want. Yep.
Defense AV?
2.
2. So you need an 8 or higher.
Okay.
That is a 10 of rams.
Hell yeah.
And you need to succeed 1 more. You need 8 or higher. That is an 11 of tomes.
Okay.
You are able to step away from them.
And I am. I'm going to use my first AP to focus,
So you 1 AP to walk, 2nd AP to focus.
and third AP, I'm gonna level my rifle and try to shoot
The dynamite?
the dynamite.
Okay.
Did we get a light over there yet?
The only light you have is the soft glow. So it
Can
is still
I
a
hold-
negative twist.
Can I hold my action for someone to throw something over
Absolutely, you can.
there? Okay, that's what I want to do.
There's about to be a very bright light very soon. I'll tell you that much.
Fantastic.
That brings us to... It would bring us to Evangeline if Evangeline wasn't now scattered amongst a 20-yard area. Dr.
Someone
August
grab my light.
is unconscious. That brings us to the top of the round to Morana.
Just lay it down.
So, how far away am I from the explosive?
Did I flip for the 2 on Dr. August? I don't think I
Yeah,
did.
let's say you did.
I thought you did.
I thought he went down this round. Didn't he?
I thought every monster.
He did go down this round, yeah. Okay. So yeah, Morana, you're up.
So yeah, how far away am I away from the explosive?
20 yards. Because you moved
Shit.
backwards away from them.
Wait, I moved forward though after that. Didn't I? I thought I did.
I
I
just...
thought you did.
Because you moved back, focused, and then you wind blasted
That was-
them all away
That
from
was
you.
the first time I thought, or was it?
That was the second time.
Okay, you're right. Oh shit.
Had you gone
Okay.
forward, you would have re-engaged them.
Oh, I'm really? I thought I knocked them back like 10 yards.
How far does wind knock
We knocked him back 3
Oh, I stacked-
at least.
Three. I mean,
It's
the wind,
1
I
per.
stacked it 3 times.
It's 1 per, correct?
Oh, okay. Okay, you're right. So that's oh, sorry. I was automatically connected.
So no, yeah, you
correcting
could
it in my head.
you could have moved within 15 and not re-engage them.
Mhm.
Okay. Can we say I've done that
Absolutely.
for narrative's sake?
Yep.
Cool. I am going to run forward.
This will engage them with you.
Can I run not where they are?
It would take 2 AP to basically run around them.
Yeah. You know what? I don't need to get that close. I can use pulse.
It's true.
The big creature, the boss,
Mhm.
is right next to this, right?
No. It ran 6 yards away to go and murder Ren.
Okay. Jeez. It's sort of hard to keep track of everything in my head.
I'm trying to keep it
Focus on
as
the live
clear
and
and
the
simple as
If
unalive.
possible.
anyone else has a clear shot at that dynamite, by all means, take it.
Please.
Ugh. Okay, so basically, I can't get up there and do magic.
With
Or
a
I
range
could
of
take-
5, no. But you could
Focus.
focus with your rifle and take a shot.
If I focused, I'd have nothing, because it takes 2 AP to reload my one-shot rifle.
That's
Can you get a light over there?
Pick the pistol up from my
'Cause
body.
I held my action to be able to shoot. If you can
So-
get a light, I can hit it basically.
All right. I do have a light, so I can. Oh gosh. I'll do my usual thing. I'm gonna do the illusion deal. Simply one of these things is gonna run forward and like try to run past all the guys that are.
Sure.
I've put in a pile.
so you just need a tome flipped.
Yep, pretty much.
That is a tome. 10 of tomes.
Yay! And then I run forward twice,
So you
and
I would say that one of them you could distract too much to make a disengaging strike, but you'd still have one left that could potentially stop you.
that's fine because I'm gonna have fade away now.
So it is a double negative flip. What's your defense AV?
5.
5. So you need a 5 on one of these 3 cards, which is a 4, a 6, and a black joker.
Well, I'm glad that's been burned.
You try to run past
Burned
it,
us
and it
twice,
just
doesn't it?
whips around, slams a paw into the back of your leg, and stops you mid-stride.
All right, and I am going to take the lantern I have and throw it.
Absolutely. How many
Slam it.
ranks do you have in thrown weapons?
None.
So you can throw it 3 yards.
Oh, I can't do this. Shit.
The range of a
Okay,
lantern,
escape.
however, may or may not be far enough that it can be illuminated. I can't tell you at this moment if it is, but I just need to know if that is your course of action.
I would throw it anyway.
Okay. The explosive is how far away from me?
It was 15. You moved up to be engaged, so it's 13 away from you.
Oh, I thought I ran. It was in...
You did, but it stopped you. It succeeded on its disengagement strike, so you were not able to get any further.
Oh, what did I? Did I take damage? Shoot.
Nope, it does not deal damage, just stops you from moving.
Oh, shite. Okay, and I got. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it. This is the only thing I can
So
do.
you're going to throw
It's
it
the only thing I can
3 yards. It is going to hit, splash out in kerosene. A exploding lantern spreads out light in a 10-yard radius, which is just far enough to illuminate the explosives
do. You're welcome.
And start a fire.
and
All right.
start a very
Let's hope
contained
Papa doesn't
fire.
Kill me.
I'd like
I
to
have
take my
exactly
held
2 cards.
action.
The 1,
So
2.
this is with a positive flip because you focused, not at a negative flip for darkness.
Okay.
What is your AV with your pistol
It is my long arm.
or your rifle? What is your AV with long rifles?
It is a 3.
So you need a 7 or higher on one of these 2 cards.
Come on,
that's all.
Deadeye, let's go.
That is a 1 of rams for the first one, and a 9 of tomes for the second one.
Let's fucking go.
That is going to be a negative flip for damage. This thing is
I'm
already.
gonna. I would like to use my queen.
You can't cheat a negative flip.
Shit.
No, I meant for the roll, like the to
Oh,
hit,
because it was a positive, you can absolutely
because it
cheat
was
it.
positive, and that would make it a 14,
That would make it a 15,
15.
which is a flat flip for damage, which means that it is now cheatable.
Right?
But you won't need to because that's an 11. That is severe damage.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, yes. Come on, Clara.
How much damage is that?
I like to say this is Evangeline's soul, like channeling her rage through Clara.
1000%.
Make sure you grab the money.
Just the whisper in
Get
my
it
ear.
notarized.
So that is a 4 damage.
That is plenty. It is going to erupt in an explosion. We still need to flip for the damage. You did severe damage to it, so this is at a positive flip, which is a 6 and a 9, and both are moderate. That is 6 points of explosive damage in a double burst. So it hits everything within a burst twice, which includes the amulet, which is more than enough damage for that amulet to be destroyed.
Nice.
But does it affect? But does it hit us as well?
What's that?
No.
That explosion.
There's no one on your side close enough that could get hit by the explosion.
Okay, cool.
What happens?
The Wendigo Patriarch is going to scream in this all too human wail of pain as the amulet is destroyed. All of the winter creatures around you, other than the Patriarch, will turn and immediately start darting off deeper into the tunnels. With a crack loud enough for your ears to ring, the ivory talisman shatters. That blue luminescence vanishes and darkness floods in once again. A growing noise of snaps and pops all echo in the cavern walls and ceiling as thin webs fracture along. Debris begins to fall from above, and you can see larger fragments slowly starting to come loose. Without the heart, the ice cavern is going to start collapsing. From this point forward, at the end of each round of dramatic time, each fated must make a TN10 evade challenge. On a failure, the fated takes 1, 2, 3 damage on a margin of failure and is knocked prone. The Patriarch, if it is still alive, immediately frenzies. Once the heart is destroyed, he will fight to the death. So we are still in initiative, unfortunately.
He can die if he wants
Start
to.
running.
Yeah.
Morana, I believe that was your third action.
Yeah, that was it.
The
That was it.
Patriarch.
I forgot it was my turn.
How about we just run away and let the cavern?
Patriarch, who is now frenzied, gets a positive flip to all attacks and damage flips until it dies.
Awesome.
Ren, it's going to try to
I'm
hit you.
absolutely not within range.
Oh, sure, yeah. You didn't run 10 meters ahead of everyone else to try to hit this thing.
Like, I was trying to be a hero hoop. Look what it got me.
Well, good news. I only have 4 cards left, so I'm going to shuffle. You can all draw a card.
And
Just
when
one?
Just one.
I got to discard one.
On the
huh?
bright side, the card I drew is one more than the other two added up to. On the downside, that's still less than 5.
As I somehow accidentally managed to shuffle handful of cards upside down. Okay. It's going to try to hit you with Ice Claws with a positive flip, which means that you're flipping your defense at a negative flip. So what is your defense AV?
Mine is 5.
5. So you need an 8 or higher. That is a 9 and an 8. So you succeed. The second Ice Claw, same thing. It wouldn't have mattered. That's double ones.
Oh.
It is uncheatable because it was a negative flip. That means that your total is a 6 versus target number 13. So it is going to be a flat flip for damage, which is moderate damage of 3.
3.
And you are slowed.
All right. What happens if I am right at 0?
Then we flip for an unconscious flip. Target.
Awesome.
What is your toughness, AV?
Super big tough guy. No, I am not. Toughness is 1.
1, so you need a 9 or higher. That is a 2 of tomes. Would you like to cheat it? If you don't, you are falling unconscious.
I'll cheat it with my 4 and fall unconscious anyway.
Welcome to the club.
That means, because you are now a helpless target, his final action is to devour.
Quick, grab the soul.
If this is successful, the target just simply suffers a severe critical effect. So let's flip for that. Critical effect, severe. It is a 12 of crows. That means it's affecting your arm. Crippled. One of your limbs is mangled into uselessness. But that's its turn done.
You lefty.
Ren, you're unconscious.
Sounds about right.
Clara, there are no winter beasts near you. They all fled. You, I'm sorry. Ren, because of the crumbling ceiling, you are automatically going to take damage, as you can't avoid it. It's just 1, so you're going to take 1 point of damage, which puts you at -1, which means that we need to flip for another critical effect.
What if I'm a tiny target in the dark hoop? That doesn't affect the ceiling?
The ceiling
Ren
has
doesn't
dark
have a
vision.
light on him.
The ceiling has dark vision. There's an
The
8.
ceiling has dark vision. Oh my god.
That is an 8 of masks, which means it's going to affect one of your legs.
Oh, yeah.
This attack causes a jolt of pain. The character suffers a negative twist to all duels that you make on your next turn, which won't matter because you're unconscious.
Is it enough pain to wake me up, though?
No. But one of your legs is now
Just a
crushed
moment.
by falling debris. Now, Clara,
Yeah, Killer, just put a bullet in me before you go.
you have
all right?
2 unconscious friends, 1 dead friend, and Morana.
Hi.
You have healing. You can even heal in a pulse.
Yeah, yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Congrats, you're my best friend now.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna heal.
So
To be fair,
who,
she's almost your only friend now.
who is your main
That's why.
target?
Where in relation, like, would the best pulse be? Is my question, I guess.
That would be Dr. August, because that would hit you, Morana, and August.
Oh, you're gonna make me do Sophie's choice.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Ren ran too far ahead.
Who do you like more, Mary?
Can I move closer?
Not me.
You can, but that'll be 1 less AP you have to run.
Fine.
Marana's about to be the richest.
if I
Don't be a
move
hero,
like
Clara. We all signed up for this.
if I move one step closer, so like use my walk for 1 AP,
Mm-hmm.
can I get Ren?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Then I want to pulse to get the people that are down right now if possible.
If you pulse around Ren, you will hit nobody.
Ah, God damn it. I don't want to. This is why I hate playing healers. This is the worst.
Taking the power. You choose who lives and dies here.
Yeah, I know. Morana, are you near the doctor?
I'm probably nearer to the doctor.
Yes,
than you
all
are.
3 of you are basically standing above the unconscious doctor. Or sorry, all 2 of you are
Because, like,
standing above.
we could scoop the doctor and run.
You could?
That
But
was my intention. I've done it once.
Okay.
I could do it again.
Then-
That's
I'm-
what you did last.
Bear in mind, you're gonna have to scoop me too because I have a crushed leg.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna heal Ren, give him a fighting chance.
Okay. What is the target number of your spell? I think it's target number 5? Above the
Of the
law.
spell, sorry. Scrolling.
Oh, it's not an above the law, right? It's just a normal spell.
Target number 5, with my focus object.
And you're not adding pulse, but are you adding? You're adding increased healing for free from your
How do I
imaginative. From your...
Imaginative only counts for.
That's only for prestidigitation.
Oh, this is enchanting. That's right.
But my tradition gives it for free.
So yeah. So target number
Right.
5 with increased healing.
I would say if Clara copied my grimoire, it would have had increased healing as an immuto.
Do I get that too?
Yeah, all the mutos come with the grimoire.
Okay.
It's an extra 2
Um,
steps.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's
I'll do the
back to
increased healing as
target
well.
number 7.
Yep.
You need a rams. That is a 7 of rams.
Holy crap. Okay, I'll take it.
What is your AV with enchanting plus cunning?
My enchanting plus cunning. Derp-a-derp-a-der. Hold on. Enchanting plus cunning is a 3.
A 3. So it's not enough to overcome the negative flip for damage. Or negative flip
Then
for
I'm
healing.
gonna make it overcome the negative flip for damage.
So the 10 of rams makes it a 13. Definitely beats the 7 by 6 or more. So it is a flat flip for damage, which is now cheatable. Or
Okay.
flat flip for healing, which is now cheatable. Which you don't need to because that's severe healing.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
It's
Severe healing, that's
4,
such a phrase.
correct?
Yes.
So Ren, you heal 4. I believe
Positive 3.
that brings you to the positive. You are now conscious.
And crushed.
Someone throw me a rifle so I can use it like a crutch.
Clara, you have 1 AP left.
I'm gonna use cast out on Big Papa.
Oh, interesting. Is that from Under
That
Nightmare?
is from Nightmares.
Under Quarantine. Nightmares. New Magia. So, not sorcery. Prestidigitation? Yes, there it is. Cast out. Target number 10, resisted by defense.
My
That's
cheese down to +1 from that. Okay, so I have 1 chi left.
Okay, yeah, so you need at least a 10 of masks or higher for it to go off, but it is resisted by the defense, which is target number 11.
It would be a TN8 because of focus object immuto.
So down to TN8, but the defense is still 11. So what is your AV?
My AV is 5.
So you need a 6 or higher for this to hit. That is a 4 of crows.
No, it's a 9 of masks.
It sure is. 9 plus your 5, you said?
Yep.
Is a 14, so it's still at a negative flip for damage.
Yep.
Which still is moderate with a 6.
So Big Papa takes 2 damage, but the most important thing is that it is
Pushed
knocked
5
prone
yards away.
5 yards away.
Fantastic. It is just knocked off of its feet, goes skidding to the ground as it continues to claw out at nothing, just furiously trying to kill anything in its range. And at the end of your turn, I need an evade of target number 10. So what is your evade, TN?
My evade is a -1.
-1, so you need an 11. That is a 12 of masks. You managed to
Here we
avoid
go.
the falling debris. Dr. August, you can't possibly avoid the debris. You considered to flip a black joker. So what is your evade, TN? For Dr. August.
My evade.
Yeah.
Is 2.
2. So that beats you by 8. So that is just a straight flip for damage, which is moderate. So you take 2 points of damage.
However, I am unconscious, so...
Exactly. That's why you automatically flip a black joker.
Okay.
What is your HP right now?
0.
So you're taking 2, so you're at -2.
Alright.
And we need to flip a crit for you.
Am I still alive, though?
Likely. It is unlikely that a crit right now can kill you, but it's not impossible. That was moderate damage, so we're flipping a moderate crit, which is a black joker. You suffer no crit.
Wow.
Yes.
Finally something.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
I'm glad someone finally gets one of those.
Morana.
All right. How far away is the patriarch thing?
10 from you. 5 from Ren.
And Ren is already picked up.
Ren is conscious, but still prone.
Oh, okay.
Probably screaming.
Yeah.
My left arm is crippled and my right leg is crushed.
Yeah.
It is likely crippled. Right.
All right. So this thing is going to chase us.
Absolutely it
bad.
is.
I am going to walk forward once.
Get up to Ren.
I am going to... Yeah, okay.
You can spend an AP just to help Ren get to his feet.
Yeah. Let's see.
And we need to grab the doctor, too.
Yeah, that's the problem, is I need to get 2 people. First of all, I just wanted to ask, how many times can I add an element?
If you can add a muto as many times as it says you can add it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to then hit this creature with 13 wind. I want to punt this thing into space.
Elemental immunity.
Yeet, yeet, Big Papa.
Any character that suffers damage from the spell is pushed 1 yard in a direction of the caster's choice. This immuno may be added to a spell multiple of times, each increasing the distance of the push by 1. So, what magia are you casting?
I'm gonna be casting Elemental Projectile.
Elemental projectile. He is prone, so you'll have a negative flip. It is target
Okay.
number 5. You bring it down to target number 1 because of your focus, correct?
My focus? Oh yeah.
Your focus
yeah.
object.
Yeah.
And then you're increasing it to target number 13 with the wind immunos.
Oh, okay, yeah. Geez, I didn't realize it was gonna be a negative flip.
He's prone. All range attacks against
I
a
didn't
prone
realize
creature.
every flip I was making this game would be a negative flip.
Does he have to use his movement to stand up then?
He will have to use
How
1
does
AP
that-
to stand, yes.
Okay.
You know what? This is not gonna be great, but I'm going to focus so that I can get that
So you're going
To,
to move up, focus,
fire.
and this is 0 AP, correct? You're reducing the AP.
Yeah, I'm gonna reduce the AP.
So you'll still have 1 AP left after this, but it is a negative flip. What is your...
Even with the focus?
Oh, then it's a flat flip, yeah.
Yeah.
What is your AV? Sorcery
so
plus intellect.
It is plus 6. And
So-
then the
You need a 7 or higher of tomes. That's
Yep.
a 5 of masks.
or
A 13 of tomes. Which
that's
would
why I added 13.
bring it to a 19, which is going to make it just a flat damage flip. Which is 1. It's minor damage unless you want to cheat it.
I don't really care about damage. I just wanted to fling this guy.
It just goes tumbling off 13 yards.
And then I help Ren get up and just be like, we need to get out of here.
Right? What is your evade
Oh,
AV
howdy.
for the end of your turn?
Gosh, evade is 4.
4. So you need a 6 or higher. That's an 8. So you're going to avoid the falling debris. Here's the Patriarch's turn. You spend 1 AP to stand. You're going to spend 2 AP to sprint. A total of 14 yards. So it was 5 away. It was pushed 13 more. So it was 18 away. So it is now 3 away from Morana and Ren.
I guess I'm gonna do this again next turn.
Yeah, that's it. Over to Ren. You are standing, you are conscious with 3 HP. What would you like to do?
How many action points do I have?
Uh,
3?
should have
I think
3,
it was-
yeah.
It wasn't slow.
All right.
Or slow, just.
That slowed went away in the turn that Ren was unconscious.
Okay. I will use 2 AP to run.
Okay.
And
So you're gonna
I
go
will use
10?
1 AP I think it's 8 for me.
You go 8, or you walk a 4.
Yeah. I mean 10. Yeah, 10's fine. We'll go with 10.
So you're now 11 from the Patriarch.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my remaining action point to just throw a shot back at it.
Destroy the patriarchy.
It is pitch
Yeah.
black, just so you know.
Yeah, if I miss, I can have a card back.
Okay. What is your AV? What's your AV with your pistol?
5.
5. So you need an 8 or higher. That is a 2. That is a miss.
All right. Good one too. So, that might save my ass.
That brings us to Clara.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna try and heal the doctor.
All right. Still target
Should
number
heal
7
thyself.
down to 5. Are you pulsing? Because it'll hit you as well.
Yeah, I'll pulse.
Then that would bring it to target number 6. And you have an AV of 5?
5.
So
Or wait, no. For that enchantment, it's 3.
3. So you need a
Unless you
3 or higher of tomes. That is a 10 of rams.
Enchantment is rams. I thought.
Oh, I'm looking at sorcery. No, you needed rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hoop. Wow.
So that makes it a 13, which means that it's just a flat flip for healing, so it is cheatable.
He's blinded. Yeah, where he has to take the test against being blinded. I'm sorry.
We'll say he failed because it goes away at the end of his turn. He didn't attack
Okay.
anyways. 10, so that's moderate healing for 2. And then 1 to
You're
you.
up, Doc.
Not conscious yet, because that brings...
Not conscious?
Yeah, if you heal me by 2 points, I am at 0 now. I'm soon.
Could she have done an accelerated healing?
I did not think of that. I keep thinking of
You flipped a 10.
that. Mhm,
That would have... Does that increase
Only
the
2 steps up.
target number by 2? Yeah.
mhm.
But then you aren't going to have a positive flip for healing. Or sorry, it won't be a flat flip for healing, it'll be a negative flip. So you might
Yeah.
heal less. If you'd like to do that.
I'll keep it at 2. And I'm gonna go and try and start dragging the doctor.
Okay. So 1 AP to heal, 1 AP to pick up the doctor, and then 1 AP to walk.
Yep.
Perfect. I need you to make an evade flip at a negative twist because you're carrying a person. So
Yep.
what is your evade AV?
-1.
-1. So you need an 11 on both of these cards. I didn't get it. It's 3 and a 4.
That's okay. I'll take it.
So that's a -1 brings you to a total of a 2, which means that this is just a flat flip for damage. With the collapsing walls, that's a 10. That is moderate damage of 2.
Okay. I am at 1 HP.
And in a margin of failure, you are knocked prone.
Alright.
Unfortunately, that debris just slams down on you and sends you spiraling to the ground right next to the doctor.
I'm also on the ground then.
You're both on the ground. Dr. August, you flip a black joker for your evade, so it's just a flat flip for damage, which is moderate. So you take 2 points of damage. You're back in the negatives, and we need to flip for a crit for you.
Go ahead.
It is a moderate crit. You're at -2, so we add 2 to this. That's a 9 of tomes. Tomes means that it'll fix your head. And that is deep tissue damage. Any critical effects against this character have their modified value increased by 2 if they target the head. So any crits against your head are worse.
And that draw the card that you just did. I can't.
There's no cheating this, no.
Cheat. Okay.
So your head is crushed by falling debris,
Oh,
but
God.
your
I need my brain intact. I need my brain. I am.
Morana. Top of the round is to you. This creature is 3 yards away from you.
Okay, let's see. I might need some help doing some math here.
If you're doing the same thing you did last time, then it would just be target number 13 again.
All right, target would be 13 total.
Yeah.
I'm gonna increase that by 2 more.
Sure. What are you adding on?
It's basically so that's gonna be Wind. Just all wind.
So 15
15.
wind.
Yep. As
Target number-
it's just like fuck off. As just like
Are you focusing?
Let's see. It's standing.
It is now in pitch black darkness, so it is at a double negative flip.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's in pitch black darkness. If that's the case, yes, I'll focus.
Okay.
And I will.
So it's only at a single negative flip.
Oh.
And you have a
that's
+6, which means that you need a 9 or higher.
That's I didn't realize I'm being negative. That's bad. Wait, what about the fire?
The fire went out a few rounds ago.
Oh shit! That would last longer than that.
If there was anything flammable in this cave, it would have, but it is all ice and snow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna try to fire, and we're gonna see how this goes.
You need a 9 or higher on both of these cards.
That's that Molotov cocktail Clara had.
That's an 11 of rams and a 6 of masks. That is not enough.
Well, I get a card.
That's
Get my
also
last card.
cheatable.
And you have 2 AP left if you want to turn and run.
First of all, I am going to. Let's see. Who's closest to the creature? Is it me?
Yes, you are 3 meters,
Cool.
3
Run.
yards from it.
Someone
Yeah.
has to survive.
I am going to do a phantasm for 0 AP because I can just do that shit.
You already did a 0 AP.
Oh,
You
I
did
did-
cast
wait,
that spell.
No, I don't. Oh, that wasn't 0 AP. That was the
Oh.
regular one.
So it was 1 AP to focus, 1 AP to cast the spell. So now you can
Yeah.
do a 0 AP.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to do that because I wanted it to be like I need to run. Because I have another thing that can do that for free without increasing the TN. So
And this
Yeah.
is
this is
Phantasm, target number 5, so you just need a mask to pop up.
So yeah, and I'm just essentially gonna have it so it splits off and goes a different direction.
There's a tome. There's not a mask.
All right. Well, a mask is like the shit.
Mask is a diamond.
Okay, I'm gonna make it.
You make it a
I'm
diamond,
gonna-
it succeeds.
and now I have fade away. Is anybody on the ground currently unconscious? Doctor, right?
Doctor's unconscious.
The
Clara is on the ground but conscious.
All right.
All the
I'm gonna-
bits of Evangeline are also on the ground unconscious.
All right, I'm gonna run.
Put me back together like Frankenstein.
I'm gonna run towards the doctor. I
Mhm.
don't think I can do more than run towards the doctor at this
Nope.
point.
Your AP will get you right up to where the other two currently are lying.
Okay. All right.
Alright.
Come at me.
The
Rocks.
Patriarch. It is going to. It was 3 away from you. It is now 8 away. So that means it's to spend 1 AP to move. And then
Would it be 13 away?
it was 3 and you just moved 5.
No, I mean like I did 15 wind.
You missed.
Oh, you're right. Shit. Oh no. Oh no.
So
Yeah.
it's since been 1
He
AP
just
to
parted
walk,
his hair in a dramatic fashion.
2 AP to charge to close the distance. I leave it up to you 3. Morana, you are clearly the target's been hitting it. But there is an unconscious and dying doctor and a prone Clara. Which of the 3 of you would like to make yourselves the target?
Can my illusion?
I don't mind dying. I don't mind dying.
I can.
I make myself the target. Who?
Yeah. It slips in her corpse. He gets incredibly frustrated.
I'm just a whole bunch of little doggy treats, okay?
If it goes for Morana, I will give it a negative flip to its attack roll for the first
I
attack.
mean, I just took a pot shot at it too, so
Go for me. I have the most HP.
Okay.
I have some of the best defenses.
Because it is frenzied, it would get a built-in positive twist, but because of your illusion, that is going to cancel it out, so it's just a flat. What is your
Not
defense?
quite. I also have fade away,
That's true.
so it's even more negative.
What is your
difference.
defense AV?
My defense is 5.
5. So you need an 8 or higher on one of these 3 cards, and that is a 13 of masks. It is going to spend its fate token to get another AP.
Oh no.
And
Yeah, I ran into that earlier. And then it ran into me repeatedly.
unfortunately, it has a target. Well, it's going to try to bite you. Yeah. And it has a positive twist to this, unfortunately. What is your defense, AV? 5?
5.
So you need an 8 or higher on both of these cards.
Oh,
That hurts so much to see a 13 come up there because it means nothing when there's a 5 right behind it.
mark. All right, how much did I take?
So that's a total of a 10, which would be a negative twist for damage, but because it's frenzied, it always cancels out and has a positive twist, which is a flat flip of 11 for severe of 4 points of damage.
Ow. Well, that's half my HP gone.
That's all of mine.
Oh, sorry, Marana.
Hi.
At the end of your turn, what is your evade, AV?
Yeah, I asked about that. My evade is up at 4.
4. So you need a 6 or higher. That's a 10. You're fine.
Okay.
Well, that's its turn done. It is now within engagement of Dr. August, of Clara, and of Marana. Clara, it is your turn. You are prone.
Question, just the logistics of the space that we're in.
Mhm.
We know that there's pieces of ceiling falling.
Mhm.
Hypothetically, if you shoot a piece of ceiling, it could fall on the Winter Beast
Absolutely.
Patriarch? I'm gonna remain, I guess, if I remain prone, does that give me a negative to my evade at the end of my turn?
You suffer a negative flip to all defense against melee attacks, so it'll be easier for it to hit you.
That's
So
fine.
what-
It's gonna hit me no matter what.
Was it the Patriarch's turn last time?
Patriarch just went. So we're down
So
to...
then it should be me next.
Oh, it is. I skipped you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So can I get... How far away am I from Clara?
If you ran last time, you'd be 8 away.
8 away. So I will use 2 AP to run to Clara and 1 AP to get her up on her feet. Will be my turn.
Since you didn't have to run the full, you could have, heard your team falling and getting cut down, stop short. So 1 AP would get you back, 1 to pick up, you'd still have an AP left.
Okay, and I'll pick her up. I don't think any of the cards left in my deck are...
If you drag her away, then she won't need to make a disengaging... She won't have to avoid a disengaging strike from him.
I'll drag her away then
Okay?
with my last AP.
So both of you are 4 yards away from this thing.
Come on, girl. We gotta go.
Now, Ren, end of your turn. What is your evade, AV?
My evade is 3.
3. You're actively dragging someone, so you're going to have a negative flip. Which is going to make that a 6. The total of a 9, which is going to fail.
Okay. And I can't cheat that.
You can't because it was a negative.
Okay.
But that means you're going to take... they're both 5, so you take 1 point of damage from falling debris.
Still up.
Now, Clara.
Alright, so I'm away, so I can use my gun, right?
You can. Shoot into the darkness above it.
Yeah, because I figure the ceiling's a heck of a lot easier to hit in the dark than the Winter Beast itself.
Sure. I'll give you just a flat target number 8, just to see basically how accurate this shot is and how much debris is going to fall on the Patriarch.
I do have to use 2 actions to reload,
And then 1 to fire.
and 1 to fire.
Gotcha. What is your AV?
My AV for long arms is 3. Yeah, it's 3.
So 5 or higher. That's a 6.
Heck yeah.
So this will be a large chunk of falling debris, which is 2, 3, 4 damage. And flip it. That's 4 damage. And a moderate crit to the Patriarch. Moderate crits. Flip. Oh, unfortunate. That's a 2.
Can I?
There's
Do
no
something?
cheating a crit or a crit effect.
Alright, I tried.
A 2 on a moderate crit table actually generates a new weak crit instead. It drops it down a degree. So we flip again to a 9. The attack hits a sensitive nerve. The creature becomes slow. That's kind of the best possible outcome. That
The sciatica.
you accidentally lucked your way down into the best outcome. You failed
take
your way
it.
to success.
That's how we do it.
That's
Well, that's your turn done.
That's what
That's
Mary is known for.
all 3 AP. Dr. August, we need to flip for your damage again. That is a red joker for damage. That means that you are going to take 3 points of damage. Actually, I think a red joker adds damage. Damage. I have a cheat sheet over here. Damage. Red Joker is severe plus a severe critical. That's what it is. So you take 3 damage. What are you at for negative? You're muted again. Still muted. Nope. Nope. If I recall correctly, the doctor was at 0 from the healing.
I think so.
I think so.
I believe so.
We still can't hear you. But this would drop you to a -3. And then assuming you're at 3 until you figure out your microphone, flip for your severe crit, which is a 3. And it's crow, so it goes to your arm, which is a broken bone, which means one of your arms is crushed by
Same, it's-
debris.
And you're signaling it was -5.
-5 plus 3 would make it an 8. There's blood everywhere. You gain the bleeding out condition.
Oh no.
Just keeps getting better.
At the end of any turn, which it would be this turn, the value of bleeding out increases by 1. The character dies once bleeding out reaches 10. So yeah, there's that. And then that brings us to the top to Morana.
Okay.
You and the unconscious dying doctor are the only ones left next to this thing.
Fun. All right. I'm gonna do my 0 AP illusion thing, and we're gonna hope this works because I can't cheat this.
You need a mask.
Yes. Mask is which suit?
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Shit. Yep. Out of that.
That is a 3 of tomes. That is a failure. Are you going to draw a card?
What do I do now that I'm out of a deck? Do I just
You shuffle your
it?
discard pile and draw from
All
it.
right. Okay. Flip. That's an ace. Thank you.
Your spell fails,
Myself not even
unfortunately.
drawn at all.
Okay. Is the doctor next to me?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna.
Leading
First
to
of
that.
all, I am going to. Oh gosh, this is not great. Basically, I want to just run up. I wanted to grab the doctor by a leg.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the way you should carry someone out, everybody. I'm gonna run, distract him with.
Okay. The
'Cause,
Patriarch does get to take a disengaging strike.
Yep,
Defense AV
5.
5. So you need this card to be an 8 or higher. That is a 2 of Rams.
All right, an 8 or higher.
You can cheat it.
I can do that. Yes, I am going to do that. I'm going to use this. That's 9. I have disengaged.
You're gonna drag 8 away.
All right. Yes, I'm gonna drag 1. Gosh, because the thing is, this thing is gonna pursue. So I'm gonna go until I'm 5 yards away, and I'm gonna punt it again. So I need tomes, which is
Clubs.
clubs. So I got clubs. I got a 5 of clubs.
Are
That's
you
something.
making it a 15?
I'm gonna draw first to see if I don't think gosh, 15. How much would what would my DC be then? Would a 5 do it?
If you made it target number 15, then you need a 9.
9? Yeah, we're gonna decrease that by 4, so it's gonna be 11.
Target
'Cause I
number
want to guarantee
11.
this.
This is, again, at a double negative flip because it is pitch black.
Oh shit. Oh no, I'm fucked.
Is this still what you would like to do?
We all are.
Never mind. I'm running. I'm out.
Just
I'm
dragging
out.
the full 8.
I'm at this point. I'm just like, okay, just like trying to pull him up over my shoulder and just.
Okay. End of your turn. What's your evade AV?
I believe that is 4.
4. And also everyone can now draw a card because I'm shuffling the deck.
Yay.
Hello. Can you listen to me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So if I have 5 cards, can I discard one and get one, or I just?
You'll draw another one and then discard down to 5. So Murana, you need this to be a 6 or higher. That is a 1.
Okay, I'm gonna 6. Well, shit. I'll use this.
So you succeed. You take no damage.
Oof.
It is the Patriarch's turn. Lara, you are now the closest. The others have passed you. You are prone. Ren.
I thought I got drug.
No, she's not prone.
Oh, you got picked up. That's right.
Yeah.
So you and Ren are actually equidistant.
I will definitely put myself forward because I may get hit, but I have a very high toughness, so it's very I have a better chance of not going down at 0.
Okay.
Basically.
It's going to spend 2 AP to charge, but it gets to move at 6 and then make a free attack, which needs to be a maul. What is your defense AV?
2.
2. So you need this to be an 11 or higher, and he gets a positive flip on all his attacks. So you need both of these cards to be an 11 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 3 and an 8.
Fine.
So the 3 goes down to a 2, so it beats you by 11. So the damage actually has a double positive flip to damage.
Okay.
So flipping 3 cards and taking the highest. It's a 13 for the first one, a 10 for the second one, and a black freaking joker for the third one. You
It's out of the
suffer
way.
no damage. Again, lucking your way into the best possible result.
Fail to success. We got this, guys.
Last time you got all the ones and you just stored the luck and now you're burning it all.
At this
Yes.
point, all of you are close enough to the exit that even one move will get you out of the cavern. The one final flip that I need from all of you, as the cavern fully collapses on top of the Patriarch, is one last check. There's a target number 12 athletics check to race to the exit of the tunnel before it collapses. Those who fail will still make it, but will suffer damage and a critical effect. So we'll go down the line. Ren, you are not dragging anybody. What is your athletics, AV?
Athletics. Flat 0.
So you need a 12 to be flipped. That is a 5.
Folks,
Jack is 11, right?
11, yes.
just let me die in the cavern. I don't mind.
Never.
I can't cheat it. So
Well, at the moment, because that's a 5, the damage flip will be flat. If you cheat it to an 11, the damage flip will be a negative.
well then I'll cheat it to an 11.
So it's a negative flip for damage, which is 3. So you take 2 points of damage and are going to suffer a moderate crit. A 2 of
I'm
rams.
also unconscious.
And your camera went unconscious too.
Well,
No.
I'm at 0 HP. My camera blinked out.
It sure did.
Well, let me
Oh, no, it's back.
refresh the
It's back.
Ninja. Okay.
So that was a 2 for the moderate crit, which drops it to a weak crit of 7.
All right.
A 7 of rams is your chest. So the debris managed to just knock the wind out of you. You would suffer a negative twist in all duels in the next turn, which won't matter because you are out of the tunnels.
It did put me at 0 HP though.
Toughness AV?
My toughness I think is 1.
That's a 4. Unless you want to cheat it, you're unconscious.
Is a 6 enough to pass?
6 will pass just.
And that's exactly what I'm going to play.
You just dive out of the tunnels, landing just chest first, almost going into unconsciousness, but managing to stay.
It's going to cause her to have a lot more intense grip.
Evangeline, I'm so sorry, but your spirit is left with the winter beasts forever.
Oh, it's
No, I think it's in Claire's
I
nostril.
ate it.
I live with Clara forever.
Morana, you are carrying Dr. August, which means
Yep.
that your athletics flip will be done at a negative twist.
Yeah.
Or you can drop the
Yep.
doctor and it'll be flat.
Just
And so will he.
as I said before, I don't mind dying because I haven't been a very good. I haven't been a very good character. I haven't been a very good doctor. I've been.
You have healed the others so many times. So, Morana, what is
Alright.
your decision?
I've had to run away from many things
Yeah.
before.
Mm-hmm.
What do I think my odds are if I'm trying to bring him?
What is your athletics AV?
Well, I have a single rank in it, so -1.
So not great. Even without carrying someone, not great. You would need a 12.
And that's a queen.
Yes.
That's
It's at a negative, so you cannot cheat it. You would need both cards to be a 12 or higher.
yeah, that's not.
Statistically
And I'm not
unlikely.
counting.
I am sorry,
Especially
but
since he's
doctor,
dropped a bunch of 13s already.
my character does not want to die.
That's right.
The cavern just starts crumbling around you, and in that last that ounce of self-preservation, you just drop the doctor. and continue running.
This is just enough for me to get out.
That will succeed. Clara, it is down to you. What's your athletics, AV?
on,
That's a joke. All right, my athletics.
I have
Is a
great
negative
acrobatics.
1.
I've not been able to use it once this whole time.
What was it?
-1.
So you need a, what did I say, a 13.
Mhm.
We started off this game with you being the Queen of Wands. It held with you to the end.
Oh no!
That's because
No, it didn't.
you snorted
Oh.
eventually, and you got the one curse back.
Defy fate. And just sprint your way through the tunnels, finally leaping your way out at the very end, going skidding in the snow as everything collapses behind you. Change to some more somber music here.
Oh gosh! Oh no!
This
It's
is a
all on Ren, no.
celebration.
Is Ren in there? Did Ren die?
No, Ren.
No, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh,
Just
good.
barely.
Okay.
Celebration. Celebrate our vets.
I will not make the doctor have to live with the winter beasts for all eternity. And I will have a new buddy.
The angels on your shoulder.
Clara
Yes,
just keeps
so
falling
many.
her head.
Look,
She's about to
head's
become a
a funny
great
thing.
lawyer.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
with the heart
You're gonna have to
destroyed,
come with me to that court date next week.
with heart destroyed, the ice surrounding Caulfield Manor melts. There's nothing stopping your exit. But walking back through the quarantine zone, you are still haunted by the images of ghostly apparitions just out of the corner of your vision. As if
Did you
they're
negotiate a casualty rate?
as if they were waiting for you to slip, waiting for your mind to open up just enough that they could find a way in and drag you back. But there isn't one. Did any of our loot get left behind? I assume that no one had time to pick up what was on Evangeline's body.
No. Or what was on the doc? Oh no, the doctor.
Doc didn't
opted
take
not
any.
to.
But does
so-
does anyone still have that will? That paper.
Oh.
Clara, I think, took it.
All the expensive paperwork got put on Clara.
At least we did their job.
For every one of you that took treasure from that tunnel, I need you to pass a TN 13 toughness challenge. Ren, what is your toughness
All
AV?
right. My toughness, I believe, is where the hell did it go? Toughness is a flat 1. +1.
So you need a 12. There's a 9 of masks. It's a failure.
I have no cards left in my hand.
You have December's Blessing. Marana, what's your toughness
Christmas lights all
AV?
the time.
That is a 3.
So you need a 10 or higher. That is a 3 of masks.
I cannot cheat it above a 5.
You have December's Blessing.
Damn it.
Why does it sound like it's not really a blessing, Hope?
Clara,
Oh, I know who base these things off of. It's not.
what's your toughness AV?
5.
A 5, so you need an 8 or higher. That is a 6 of rams.
The jack.
So you only have December's Blessing at the first rank. For the other two of you, you can feel that this place, well, for all three of you, this place has affected you. When you approach those guards at the gate, there's a moment where you can smell their life, their blood, their humanity, and it makes you just a tiny bit hungry. At rank 1 to 4, this character is constantly aware of the rushing, rustling noise like wind through the trees, and occasionally the rustling seems to form words. Also, this character is constantly hungry, to the point of distraction. Any challenge involving mental aspect adds +1 to the target number. Eating a regular meal's worth of fresh meat remove this penalty for an hour. At 5 to 8, this character's hair grows thicker all over their body and turns white. If the character is over height 1, they become noticeably shorter. At ranks 9 to 12, you are reshaped. The character is completely covered in white fur, their teeth grow sharp, and small horns sprout from their head. At 13 or higher, you become damned. The
So you're
treasure...
saying there was magic on the treasure.
The treasure you found down below is cursed. Not magic.
It was the greed. That
There's
turned
no
it into that thing in the
magic.
first
There's no
place.
magia that went into this. That is the curse of the family.
Shit.
But
What happens if we give it to the sister?
those of you that survived, I assume you eventually want to make your way to Erwin Caulfield for your payment.
Yeah, she's paying us more than she promised, though. I will hold her later
Negotiation.
under that will and testament.
You'd find her where she said, at the Icehold Steakhouse, where she would promptly pay you, obviously, what was agreed upon. For the journal, she'd pay you an extra 5. For all of the documentations about the business, she'd pay you an extra 5. For a total of 60 to split amongst you. The surviving 3.
Casualty rates.
Yeah, I would, if I can, try to
Sure.
convince her that maybe with how many people died and the fact that we encountered a small army of winter beasts which
Yeah.
were not mentioned in the contract.
May or may not have been her cousins.
Oh, we're definitely her cousins.
That was her family, yes. Yeah, I'll give you a barter flip.
Oh, barter, that's not oh no.
What is your AV?
0.
0. It's fine. It's just target number 8. Because you did go through quite a bit. I'd even bring it down to target number 6 because you did lose 2 individuals. So you just need a 6 or higher. That is an 8 of crows. That is a success. She would relent. Clearly a momentary look of mourning as she does feel the pain that she sent 2 of you to your deaths. But in the end, would offer you 80 scrip to split amongst the 3 of you.
Fucking tid script.
All right.
80
Good
script
enough.
and then throw in a 64-ounce steak and have it bring him to me raw.
Oh, absolutely. Whatever you want to eat, it is yours.
Multiple steaks.
But
I'm hungry.
as your meals are brought out, all a little more on the rare side than they were the first time. That is going to bring us to our end of today's adventure of the house that December built. We almost all survived, minus 2 of us who got ripped apart by the winter beast or got crushed under the crumbling caverns. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to everyone that came out to watch us and support us. Sword and Key, thank you so much for the raid. We heckin' appreciate it. We ran a little over time, so I'm going to go down the line, let everyone tell you who they are, where you can find them, and then we'll get out of your hair. We'll go same order we did, or same order we did intros. So we're starting with Jason.
Hi, I'm Jason, the artist formerly known as Twitter. I am JJSYNN. Everywhere else, some version of Graphical Ronin, usually with an underscore in between. I was your resident gunslinger, Rensselaer Falls, Ren for short, who is somewhat less of a gunslinger than he was going into this.
Look at you.
You could, yeah, and a leg. I got a bit of a limp. I'll be right back here with Mary tomorrow night for our Hell's Gate Lancer campaign. We're in a bad place. I know that's hard to
Getting a
believe
boss.
in one of the
Yeah.
games. But at least we'll maybe have all 5 of us back. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be back here on the 27th for the second part of a Lancer 2-shot. Where I'm playing a different character who just had their mech blown up in the first episode. So we'll see where that goes.
It should
Every
be
Friday
fine.
I'm on a D&D. Yeah, we'll be all right. Every Friday I'm in a D&D 5.5 campaign on a channel called Ruinous Paths D&D. It's in the afternoon, like 3 to 6 p.m. EST. So jump in if you want to hear some shenanigans there. And that's it for me.
Heck yeah. And that brings us over to Alice, our first casualty of the evening.
Yes. My name is Alice, they, them pronouns. And tonight I was playing the Vaporized Blood Cloud, formerly known as Evangeline Howlett. And surprisingly, it has taken Hoop a full year to kill me in any game. I think that's a good track record at this point.
It was bound to happen.
Might be a record.
Maybe. I don't think I will be on Lost Caravan this month again, but I will be playing on Enchanting Sorcery Productions every Thursday night at 10 p.m. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The End of Love, which is a Dragon Age murder mystery campaign where I'm playing a Kunari warrior. Outside of that, on the 19th over on Saves versus Death, I'm going to be playing House Hippo Adventures, which is a little honey heist hack where I play a teeny tiny little hippo going on adventures, obviously. It is Pride Month, so there's a few other places you will be seeing me. Unfortunately, I cannot talk about those just quite yet, but if you pay attention to my social media, they will be there somewhere. You can find me everywhere online at Alice Hart. Or if the adult film star has stolen that username from me on yet another platform like Twitter, please give that back to me. You will find me at Hellion Hart. Otherwise, you can find me on the Actual Play podcast, Welcome to Reddington. It's a queer Monster of the Week podcast where I am both player, editor, and producer. We're on a little bit of a hiatus, but it's a good time for you, everyone, to check it out and get caught up.
Heck yeah. And then over to Genli, our second casualty of the evening.
Yeah. So for that, as a doctor, he would like to all to live and him to die instead of vice versa, you know. So, um, so 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 that's why I said I don't mind dying because I'm a doctor. I like to save lives.
Of course.
And die myself.
Heroic sacrifice.
Yeah. And so I don't usually play online RPG, RPG, and I don't stream, but but may, but maybe in the future you may find me on this channel, maybe
Who knows?
playing another character. And however, in real life, I have a PhD on astrophysics, and you can follow my Instagram at Walter_Augusto.
That
However,
is so cool.
Yeah.
As you might notice, English not my mother language, so I also post stuff in Brazilian Portuguese, but I also post a lot of stuff in English. So you can follow me on Instagram. And yeah,
Heck
I
yeah.
had a lot of fun.
Um,
And
Good.
thank you very much.
Well, we were happy to have you. And that brings us over to Maya.
Hello, I am Maya. Pronouns are she, her. I played Morena Cut, the surprisingly lucky thief slash dabbler in all things magical. If you want to find me, you can find me in several places, including will find me in a stream later this month over on the 20th, where I'll be part of a Lancer battle group thing, which I don't know
Yeah.
how to play, so that's going to be interesting. And beyond that, you can also find me in a show that I'm a co-producer of called Yelled Play. It is a podcast where you about in the system called the Magical Land of Yell, which is about some kids who go to a magical land and discover, oh wow, isn't this cool? Then the door closes and they get stuck there. And now all of a sudden, like, wait, you can become a monster if you stay here too long. Oh, that's bad.
Depends on your point of view.
Some of them are pretty bad.
Grover was a monster. He's delightful.
But yeah, thank you both so much for being here, for joining us for your first streams with us. You were both a delight to have, and I'm sorry for killing you. More or less. I'm sorry I didn't kill both of you. I don't know. Take your pick.
Eventually.
It happens.
And over to Mary.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary. I've been playing Clara Price, our little manifester ghost eater. You can find me online on the Hell site at Nerd on Wheels 15 or everywhere else at the Nerd on Wheels. Coming up for me, as Jason said, we've got Lancer Hell's Gate this Monday. We are going against a big boss. It's terrifying. Go check it out. Fun series. Every other Wednesday, you can catch me on Enchanting Sorcery Productions for Hallie's Harriers, Fandelver, and Below, where I play a rogue cleric that is a worshiper of Bashaba and all that stuff. We've got an interesting spin on D&D where we've kind of torn the lore apart and made it our own. So go check that out. And then also coming up for me this Friday, you can catch me back here for Outgunned. It is a super spy action flick TTRPG where we are all playing different spies. It's part 2 of that we played last month, I believe. Super fun. Cass is running it. Awesome team. I'm so excited.
Chaos.
Oh yeah, blast. And then if you want to see me be challenged to play the little guy as per Hoop's challenge, you can catch me back here the Friday after that for a 2-part Through the Breach 2-shot.
So excited. That just leaves me, of course. I'm Andrew, our Fate Master for tonight's game. Yeah, I had a ton of fun. I love this game, this system. It's so good. It's like the right amount of deadly to make it feel like everything has an impact, but there's always ways for you to survive, which we saw.
It's nerve-wracking. That's what it is.
We almost had a TPK at the very start of the fight, but we resisted. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got. We'll throw raid over to our friends at Route 6D6 who are playing some Pathfinder, which we love. And as always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.